Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. When I fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause you're stuck in a moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with a quote unquote another video. The birthday boy. We're gonna talk about it, man. Shout out to all you guys that wish me a well wishes and happy birthday. I appreciate it, man. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Badger. Hey, hold on. Give me 1 second. Putting this up in here line. Let me see. Like I said, as you guys come in, hit the like button. Tease. I'm sorry. Tease. As you guys come in, hit the like button. We have a little funny today. I got a few people in the panel. Actually, I was gonna do a show by my damn self, and I was in the Discord. People just start hopping in. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll be able to see you guys in real time. As you guys, like I said again, if you're typing something to me, give me 1 second. I'll be able to see you guys. I'm just here. We're gonna shout you out. If you come in, type your name. I'm gonna shout you out. Hold on 1 second. Here, let me hop in here right quick. Oh my God. Yep. All right, do me a favor. Hold on 1 second. Let me unmute this thing right here. Browser source. Here we go. Hello. All right, yeah. All right, do me a favor, Buck. You got the show up in front of you, Buck?
I'm tweeting it out right now.
No, just look at the screen. Right. As they type something, shout everybody out. You know what I mean? Well, I'm still getting
yeah. What's up, SS9 Vegeta, AP the Shooter, Joe Henry, Pumpkin Queen,
yeah,
Maker. Who's this new guy? That Russ Sickness.
Russetti? No, not Russetti. No, Russ Sickness. I can't see it. Okay.
Yeah, that something sickness. I don't know. Mrs. Fee.
Shout out to her.
Young City K3, the real Colito. Lou.
Oh, shout out to you.
Heath Stevens.
Heath, what up, Heath?
Yeah, T. Beckett.
T. Beckett, what up?
Skitty Marks.
And
Legion.
LOL
Kid for Life, Gotta Be Legend, Bob Pound Max. Jody LaFlame.
The Flyer.
Don C. What up, Z?
What's up?
And the panel. Alucard the King Vega, T. Beckett. El Presidor, Randy Russell, Ghosting You. Teal, Link 2K1.
Link, what up, baby?
See, T. Harris, Ancaster.
What's up, boy?
Slink. Night Music.
NYT.
Cypher Borg and Mario Heat.
Shout out everybody, man. Coming in, like I said, Typeson's rocking out with the birthday boy still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We partying like it's
filing in.
Yeah, it's 1998. We did a show. What was it? Friday? Yeah, we did a show Friday.
Yeah, we did a show Friday.
A few things that my man. Shout out to if you didn't see the show Friday, my man Tsunami was on one, bro. That nigga, he was bugging. And shit, he was bugging.
No, bro. Tsunami's been giving him up.
Y'all question that motherfucker. Y'all question that motherfucker's integrity as a gamer, boy. I was like,
never going to show up in this podcast again.
Right now.
That's my.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there you go.
He was right there. Oh, right there.
Hey, Tsunami. What's up, brother? Brother?
I just want to say this. Bro? I just want to say.
I told you. See, that's why I waited. That's why I waited to talk shit to his face.
So I just found out something. So apparently, he been benchmarking all these years, his whole life, with like a PC that's not even 2080, bro. Like I'm like, how do you benchmark
You just found it up,
bruh. Like
the AMD.
all this capping
Manhattan.
he does? He has a
Manhattan, where you
weekend.
been? Because I questioned that man's integrity live on the show. I was like, I'm like,
I'm like, how does
how
Tsunami
are you
just
gonna
build?
benchmark, but you ain't got the best of the best specs? Oh, because of
I
that.
was like, yo,
Oh,
bro,
because it's too. Oh, because I'm a budget guy. I'm like, you
that's why
can't
I
be
was
no
like, wait,
tech
so
guy and you
Tsunami
a
just
budget guy. Either
that's
you
why I was
gonna
like,
pay to
D.
play.
That's why I was like, D, did Tsunami just build a more powerful PC than you
That's what
during
I'm
his first
saying.
time,
I'm
right
like,
off the bat?
I'm like a 2080 Ti. I'm like, wait a minute. Tsunami got a 2080 Ti, but he don't be benchmarking a lot of shit. But you be
I
claiming
think
about all
most
these
people got 20
benchmarks. Why the fuck?
Z
No? He has a
Z got one.
2070.
Noah got one. King got one.
Like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Everybody who don't benchmark got one, except me. I ain't
That's
about
why
that PC life
I
like
was
that.
surprised when I found out his specs. I was like, yo, D, as much as you talk about PC, I ain't gonna lie, like all those benchmarking you've been doing, I'm expecting you to have like an high-end PC. Like, what's the point of trying to benchmark when you have like a
You wasn't
low-end
here that
spec?
day. You wasn't here that day. He was capping about how much PC costs, and we had to add it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like,
That joke is
hell, you
crazy.
didn't. You wasn't here when he was sitting here trying to validate his damn purchases and shit.
I told him,
Saying,
I was like,
I got a 2070 Super. I got this. I got that.
Nigga
I
said
got
it's Canadian
a
dollars.
Radeon.
It's Canadian dollars.
He's like the Radeon 5700. That's the exact same thing as 2080 Ti. I said, D, if you don't shut the fuck up now.
All right, hold
so
on
I
one
was like,
second.
Yeah, tip Diamond, $2. He said, "Happy Earth, Strong Z."
Oh yeah. Thank you, man, for my birthday. Shout out to you guys that wish me happy birthday. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I get a lot of. I try to reply to everybody. If I missed you, trust me, it wasn't intentionally. You know what I mean. I just get a lot, and thank you guys. You know what I mean. I'm here still.
File it in right now. Mario Heat,
Yeah,
Kate
it's crazy.
Smith,
It's like,
Glenn
Yeah.
Williams, Prince Angel, Xavier Bay, Warlord God, or no, Warlock God, John Feliciano, Paul G, Overdone, and Tip Diamond. We saw him.
Tip Diamond, the Tip Master, the
The
infamous,
Finest. What's up?
the funds.
Antoine Tremble, Bryant Carter, Paul G. Dark Lord Fusion,
It's my dude.
and I think the same. Oh, McNeil J.
It's
Chris,
my brother.
Corey Massey, Yorjiro Hanma, and I think that's it. Yep.
Okay, I hear. Okay, as I said, as you guys come in, hit the like button. Try to shout you out. Hold on one second. Let me bring this up in
Oh,
front of me.
AJ Felton. He said, "Happy birthday, Zod Father. What's good?"
I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, good brother. What's
And
it?
Clint Forbes. That's the last
That's
one.
my dude, Clint. Clint, what's up, Clint? Hey, today is the 9th. Right? Hold on, let me refresh my page, man.
Cold Blood Sensei and Robert Evans.
This is my brother too, Cold Blooded Sensei, man. We got here the Ruhan. What's up, man? What's good? I appreciate. My man Tip Diamond has left me $2 in pesos, about 35 cents American money. My brother, millionaire, cheapest tipper I know, but that's why they call him Tip Diamond, platinum status. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no one,
Stargate.
if Tip Diamond, no one in these strip clubs go in there, have a chick dance for 75 minutes straight, and give her 35 cents in the cup, throw it at her hard. Tip and keep that strip clubs all across the country, region to region. Shout out to Tip Diamond.
Yeah,
Tip,
and the
Tip.
Ruham.
That's my brother, the Ruhan.
Said, "What's good?"
Yeah. Like I said, anyway, getting right into today's show. Several topics I want to discuss here. Didn't even know I was gonna have a panel. I was just gonna shoot the shit for a minute and hop on Twitch. And again, thank you all you guys for my the well wishes and the happy birthday. I appreciate it. If I didn't respond, or not that I didn't respond, if I didn't see it, I do apologize. It's not done intentionally. I always like to say thank you or retweet or something. You know what I mean? Getting right into today's show. What the hell did I name the show? Let me go back to the title.
Forbes says console war is dead. Microsoft left Sony behind.
Yep. Next generation, a huge leap, and also too, we maybe whether we like it or not, we may be looking at a delay. I'm going to talk about that again. I want to talk about. I mean, I didn't really. So a little bit only yesterday. No, when we did the show Friday, we didn't. But I got some more information. I have to how you say the facts here in front of me. But we're going to talk about that. So anyway, EA, Ubisoft, and I believe Activision, all three have went on the record talking about quote unquote Take-Two. Sorry, there you go. Talking about next generation hardware, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, And I know I heard a few people, just conversation within the chat or me live streaming on Twitch, whatever, said they're not really ready for next generation. They're cool with the X and the Pro. And when they say that, I always say to them that, or maybe they just may be getting their X, or they may just be getting their Pro. And I say that to when I said back then, is that the X and the Pro are not new consoles. They were just meant, or not in the next generation. They were just meant to run what you already have a little better, a little faster, right? Not a next generation. Hold on. AP the shooter. Tsunami just left the NCP copping them bags. How he was acting Friday. Fuck, they was sounding like Yosemite Sam. Z Talks is walking and was dancing for us. Be there. Yeah, man. My man Tsunami was on. Fly around. Grab the barrel. My man was speeding Friday, bro. Yeah, he was speeding Friday, man. He was on that. He had that cape. But yeah, so as I was saying, right? So a lot of people say, you know what I mean, that it's too soon. We just got the X or the Pro. Traditionally, right? And I'm going to let everyone get what they think. Traditionally, a console generation normally will last 5 to 4 years. What happened with the 360 and the PS3, A, was bringing healthy as far as tech. What I mean by that is that, technology is forever moving forward. And traditionally, when a new console came out, back then, they were ahead of the curve, like I said, as far as PC or whatever the case may be, right? That 8 and 9 year happened because Sony lost money with the sale, Microsoft with the Red Ring of Death, and again, then you had the relaunch of the basically Xbox 360 because of the Kinect, and kind of extended that generation. So then we got what you call the PS4 and the Xbox One 1.3, 1.8, and they launched with hardware with specs that were already 2 to 3 years old. You know what I mean? But normally that's really what happened with the consoles, right? Extremely anemic CPUs, this, that, and the other, right? And I compare that to when the 360 came out, or City 360, right? And the PS3, and we were going from standard, definition to high definition. And I remember, like I said, one of the old shit moments for me was playing Gears or something and running up the steps. Like, that was like new, fresh. I didn't really, in my opinion, we didn't really get that this generation. One of the reasons also too was the cross-gen development. You know what I mean? I've been on record saying that numerous times. And traditionally, when a new console came out, that was it for previous gen or older hardware, right? But moving forward, hear me out. Consoles most likely would never catch PC again. Now, again, the X, I'll go back to calling the X, and the PlayStation 5 will be a huge leap over what we had right now. You know what I mean? Phil have said, about how you say, mandate more or less, how you say, frames, whatever the case, performance over resolution. Now, resolution is cool, but resolution doesn't give you better graphics, sharper image. But, graphics is something totally different. And I'm going to get you guys' opinion. We look at, what's the name of the game? Hellblade 2? And that again, looking at that was like, oh shit. Now, even last Friday, we had this show here. We were talking, and Tsunami was out there. We were talking about Halo, and I said then, man, I don't want to start an argument just yet. We just get in here. You only need one Halo, in my opinion, gears per generation. You can handle those games with DLC, with expansion packs, right? But that didn't scream next generation when I saw it. It didn't look like, oh shit. But when they showed, Hellblade, I'm like, all right, that looks good, right? Now, put that back in there. So we're talking about a huge leap, from day one. I won't say one, maybe not day one, but because you are going to have some cross-gen development. And here's the thing. That's not going to stop happening until third parties say, hey, that's just enough. We don't want to squeeze, down to fitting, on old 2013 hardware anymore. Get you guys' opinion, start from left to right. So you want to shy of any words. Next generation, what are you expecting? What are you looking for? Are you looking to be wowed day one? What are your thoughts?
As far as like first, couple of years, it's gonna be the same thing as before. Like, you're gonna see some, pretty looking games, but as far as that next generation leap, we didn't really feel that until kind of midway through this gen
Mm-hmm.
with like the Horizon Zero Dawns and the Uncharted and stuff like that. So I feel like it's going to be similar because like even with the third party games, like of course they're going to have the Call of Duties and the Maddens, but they're just going to be pretty. They're not going to be flushed out. Like they're not going to be able to tap into all the little things that make the system fully flushed out. With the more powerful CPU. So I think what we'll see more so than graphics is going to be scale. A lot more little things like AI or smarter AI, and maybe more NPCs on the screen, and a bigger systems that can handle better engines and stuff like that. So I don't really think you're going to see it for the next couple of years. And I kind of think that's why PlayStation hasn't announced any PlayStation 5 exclusive just yet. And I think the same reason why Xbox is saying we're going to have cross-gen for the next couple of years. So I think they're kind of more so going to be on the same pacing as the third parties say, okay, you're done when we're done. So or we'll be done when you're done. So, you know.
Mm. Who else we got here?
Okay, what's good? I'm in.
Okay. Parker R&B there.
Yeah.
Parker.
I'll
Yeah,
go ahead. You
Parker.
about to go?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. What's up? What's up?
Okay. Parker, you want to add something to that before I
Yeah.
go?
Well, I'm saying I believe we will see a different start of the next gen. Because they going all in for it though. So I expect to see night and day performances on these newer consoles opposed to the ones we have now. It'll be a much bigger difference. Why even start next gen then if it's not going to be? What is what I'm saying with the technology that's before us now, what they claiming to have. So I expect a big performances off the gate.
Performance like how? Like what?
It's like how the games will look and play and stuff like with the I
Are
would say
you
semi ray trace stuff like
are you
that. Little
expecting are you
yes,
expecting
I
like what,
am.
higher frame rates or 8K or
Yes,
like what?
I'm not talking about 8K. I mean like definitely higher frame rates. I'm expecting
Better be.
that. So with it much improved CPU, so we expected that at least higher frame rates, more stable frame rates, right?
Okay.
I'm looking for better graphics,
Oh well,
whatever.
here's the thing. But another thing I didn't take into consideration. I keep forgetting about ray tracing. Now I'm not gonna lie. With the adaptation rather of HDR, was it mid through? When did we get HDR?
I think it started with the S.
But that was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, 2016. They did add something new, right? Now ray tracing is the new thing that they're hyping up going into next generation, and all that. It will, I guess, I should say, be taxing maybe on the CPU. Um, Now, will all games take advantage of that? I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though Phil did come out and say that, for the record, that performance-wise, I guess that the Xbox Series X is 4 times, memory, 14 the memory bandwidth and CPU of the X, right? So you would think if engines stay the same what we have now, everything should be 60 frames. You know what I mean?
Should be.
Should be, but again, you give developers more power. Sometimes they tend to make a prettier game. You know what I mean? And single player, I guess, whatever the case. I I never went one really hate to say before we're capping for frames and resolution, right? But it wasn't really until what's it, Gears 5 in the
Yeah.
campaign. And it's before me know action on the well. I'm like, then this shit is just smooth. And I'm saying going forward, I want everything to be 60 frames. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's still gonna be the case. You know what I mean?
So this is kind of what I think. So okay, say you have a job and you're making a certain amount of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you live in paycheck to paycheck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you buy the things you need, you buy the things you can afford, and then all of a sudden you get a big pay cut, a pay raise. My bad. Uh, all of a sudden, things you start buying is a little different. You start having a little more expensive taste, so you spend a little bit more. So
Mm-hmm.
now you back
Right.
living paycheck to paycheck again because your tastes have
Facts.
gotten more expensive. So basically, what I'm saying is, with that extra power, yeah, being at 60 is cool for the graphics we have now, but now you want to have better graphics, you want to have ray tracing HDR. That's a
Yeah.
little more expensive food. So basically, it
Now
might
we're back
bring
to
it back
back to
down.
30 frames a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if most games, or I'm saying most, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of games didn't run at a lock 60.
Yeah,
I
hold
would.
on 1 second. Let's talk. I'm just gonna grab a bottle of water here. Yeah, go. Let's talk.
Oh
I would
yeah,
say
I
Go
would
ahead.
say that
Yeah,
I don't
man.
I don't think every game is gonna want to do ray tracing just due to the fact that, well, depending on the type of developers, right? Some are gonna utilize it and some are not. But I don't think for the most part the beginning of the gens we're not gonna see that much ray tracing until we probably get into like the middle and end it. I mean, that's what I think. I don't really
It's,
think it's gonna be
and it's
that
not,
big of a deal.
and it's not
Like,
even
It's,
just like can it be done. It's also harder to do. That's a whole nother
yes,
level
yeah,
exactly.
my whole thing is
development.
um like graphically we should see that jump once we take the console out the box. You should see it. If you spend 500 to 600, whatever the case may be, we
But
should be able to
Parker,
see that jump.
capability and implementation are different. Doesn't
Right.
mean that they're going to actually do it. The developers say, "Hey, I can make this
Well,
awesome
it's a
game."
loss off the gate. Then if it's not,
See,
if it looks
But
much
the
better than
developers
what the
don't
console
care
already has.
about developers don't care about that. They care about how much they make.
right. And
Microsoft
also,
cares because that's what they put in the box. But if Call of Duty comes out next year and it doesn't have ray tracing, will it sell more or less because it doesn't
No,
have?
I'm not talking about ray tracing. I'm saying like graphically.
yeah, see,
So
Parker, wouldn't
let's put ray tracing aside for a moment. I'm
Well,
talking
that's a
about
big part of it.
no. Let's listen for whatever, right? Because that's probably gonna be a feature return on or off though, whatever.
Oh, of course.
Probably,
I
right?
don't.
Probably. So what I'm saying, like if I'm playing like the next Call of Duty and it's looking exactly the same as a PS4, and when I got a PS5 or vice versa, I got an Xbox Series X, that's a problem.
It's not gonna look the same. It's gonna look a little better,
At
like, well,
least
much
20, yeah,
better.
at least 20% or higher better. It has to. At least 20% better. You know.
So, so what my point is
Go
yes,
ahead.
the box may be able to do it, but will the developers care enough to implement it if it's that much more difficult or expensive to do?
I don't think it's that much to make it look better. It's not going to be that
I'm
much
not just
more.
talking about making it look better. I'm not talking about just
Okay, go ahead. All right, so
resolution. We're talking about next gen stuff here.
yeah, I mean that's the whole point why they wanted extra power because these consoles was outdated basically. So
Yes, but the next gen like features are going to be ray tracing and a lot of other things that aren't just graphics and frame rate.
I
Okay.
think
man,
it's
with
gonna be
next
it's a
gen features for
novelty until
console
mid
gamers is
gen.
higher frame rate
Oh,
because we
oh,
always don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Lot,
okay.
so
So
go ahead.
no, what are you saying? I just walked. I'm sorry. I had to get a
No,
bottle
what
of
I'm
water.
saying to
He
next
just thinks
gen
it's going to
features.
work. He thinks it's going to work.
No, no, no,
They
don't put
want you
words
out
in
the
my mouth.
box.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right? Next gen features for console gamers, like, more consistent frame rates, I mean, better graphics, obviously, though, right? That's why we upgrading for it,
Okay.
whatever.
So what do you say? Well, okay. So this is what you're saying now.
Go
Uh.
ahead.
Uh. You're saying day one you buying Call of Duty. You
Yes.
expected to what? You said
I expect if I'm buying a next gen console, right?
all right.
With the rumor specs, if they are true or whatever, close to being true, I expect it to look way better than a PS4 Pro
All
or
right,
vice versa. That's
hold
what
on
I'm
one
saying.
second. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my brother Floyd Z. Did you get what I sent you on Discord? I seen it just now, brother. Thank you for the $20 point card. I appreciate it, bro. I just seen it just now. Thank you, my man J. Harrick. That's supposed to be the point of first party exclusive. They should have vested interest in showcasing the console. Now here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, and or whatever. And this is the issue that Microsoft ran into with the X. Maybe my man Tsunami's highly opinionated. Maybe he may disagree, but they ran into the issue again of depending on third party, the multiplats, right? To showcase the power of the X when their own first party titles wasn't doing that. You're right. How you say going for how it should be. First party should always how you say be there front and center to showcase what your console can do or
Push
should
the
do.
envelope.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That didn't happen with the X. I think the first title that we really got to maybe showcase what the X can do was Gears 5, and that was 2 years, 2.5 years later after the console release. You know what I mean? That's a recipe for disaster. Not avoiding those pitfalls and them same things going into the next generation, right? And that's what I'm saying about some people may be on the fence with buying the X. Because like I said again, looking at what do you call that goddamn game? Halo Infinite. Now we went back and forth on the last show. If they wouldn't have said that was on a next generation PC or whatever the game, I'd have been none the wiser. To me, it didn't look that good. It didn't. You know what I mean? So especially if you're comparing it to The Last of Us. I know there's two different type of games. I know Postal coming in, but one is running 60 and one is running 30. But again, we judge games by what we see. It wasn't a huge leap forward. You know what I mean? Now, well, that's because it's cross gen, in between gen. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey, Z,
But
can I touch on that?
yeah.
So, like I was saying with expectations and all that,
Mm,
expectations, I'm expecting it to take like 1 to 2 years into the next gen for you really see those games that really start to take advantage of everything the console can do, not like
Yeah.
right away.
okay.
What I would like to see is better performance, like you said, more PCs, more intricate open world, stuff like that. Just game developers really taking their time to really push what they can and can't do with a game or a game series or a game franchise or a certain genre.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at like what Xbox is doing now, prior to before, I don't understand why they just didn't do it the whole gen. But when I see Phil Spencer talking about when they acquired these different studios and they say, "Hey, we're working on this. Do you want to just ship it out now?" I think one he was talking about was like Wasteland 3. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
stop what you're doing. Here's some more money. Take some more time. Delay it. Whatever." Same thing with Bleeding Edge. They delayed it like twice now, I think. I don't understand why they couldn't have that same mentality of if it's not ready, let the shit sit and let them work on it until it's ready. Because now they're saying, the developers of Wasteland 3, we got more money, we can do voice acting now, we can do more intricate cutscenes and all this other stuff to make the game better. I think that's what we're talking about, how much resource they can put in it, like ups the Metascore, depending on how
Oh,
people feel about it.
okay.
I don't understand why. I'm glad they're doing it now because I'm glad they're putting all this money into Halo and it's not going to ship unless it's ready and they're giving the developers all this freedom. I
Okay.
like that they're doing it now. I don't understand why they didn't do it the whole gen.
Okay.
That's
Hold
just
on.
me.
Oh, let me pay the bills right quick. Shout out to my
Go ahead.
brother, my man. What's up, Charlie O1 Gamer? Shout out to man. He's been a long time supporter of the platform. Say happy birthday, Z. Thank you for the $10. And my man El Matador 809. Ghost of Tsushima on 4.2 destroys Halo Infinite. Yeah, what they look. Yeah, I guess if you're judging it by the game or what it looks like, you know what I mean. But here's here's the question. We have to raise this, right? Does it now? Shout out to David Jaffe. I finally got his name right. Right, it was show what the man can never get his name right. Oh shit, man! Shout out to my brother SS9.
SS9.
Something for the birthday, fam. I wish you many more. I appreciate it, man. It's my brother SS9. How about this, right? Um, Comes down to what Microsoft. Well, not so many that agree with this, right? Uh, Comes down to management. You know, far as talent wise, right? If you look at Naughty Dog, or even look at God of War, right? You know, I like Sony Santa Monica. That's my favorite studio. But some people say you know Naughty Dog because they do Naughty Dog. Maybe they're just how you say better equipped, better adapted, more talented than what's across the street what Microsoft can do. 'Cause even look at the studios that they bought. I'm being honest with you. If you're gonna say AAA games or who you how you say who are you expecting to get that big next game from? Are we really gonna say Compulsion? We happy few people, or the people that just State of Decay too?
I don't that that Hellblade 2, man. That got fans
Yeah,
really
yeah,
excited.
yes, it
But
looks well.
because like, look, at the beginning of the generation, you always got that like not the killer app, but like the demonstration killer app.
That's what I
Like
was just gonna say. I was gonna say
yeah,
Rise. Yeah.
like PS4 had the Order, and then Xbox had the Rise.
Okay,
So, and then this time around, it looks like Xbox is trying to do something like that because that shit does work. You got to have the thing that the fanboys get
Uh,
behind and show off the system. It may not have the
a
most
short,
depth.
shallow game, 'cause that's
Exactly, but
showing
it
off.
fucking
No,
looks
yeah.
pretty. It gets those fans talking about it and then fighting over it, and Hellblade 2, it might not end up being a really big. I mean, who knows? We'll see, but it definitely is getting those fans on there because of the look. I mean, they look at that instantly and they're like, okay. I mean, I stopped saying fucking impeach Phil. I've kind of refrained saying that lately because of that reveal and the fucking, So
okay. Here's the
That's
thing,
what
right?
I'm.
that's mine.
That's
That's
Yeah,
mine.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking. Z, like before, if like Pride and Ninja Theory, like really flexing their legs, and now they got what 4 games they're working on at the same time or some shit. I would agree with you that they don't really know how to manage. But seeing now, how they're just slowly letting them do shit, I'm somewhat optimistic.
Okay, but far as what? Like,
With
for,
Ninja Theory's doing its own thing. Cool.
Okay.
They got multiple things going on. That's cool.
Okay.
That's one thing.
All right.
I need to see what the State of Decay people are working on. I need to see what Compulsion's
I
working
get
on. I need
that.
to see if they can really. I need to see if they can really stretch their legs like
All
they
right.
say they can.
Now listen, right now because listen, now the listen show. Now maybe sorry for me being the devil's advocate here, or maybe looking at the glasses being half empty, right?
No, you're fine.
No, be real. Well, so we saying that that this is the new Microsoft and them stretching their legs, but we still getting Battletoads in that condition that is in what couch co-op,
All right, Z, we have to stop doing this. Going to the worst common
No,
denominator.
no,
We have
no,
to stop
no,
going
no,
to the
no,
worst
no.
common denominator because you fall into that trap all the time. Wait,
Z's right. Z's right. It's the
But
puncher bag of the thing right
but
now.
At the same, but he says Battletoads to show off Xbox. That's not even a first party studio. It's just a first party IP. It's not being made by.
Wait. Did they just delay it again or something?
I don't know.
Not to my knowledge, no.
How do you delay that game? Come on.
I don't. I thought
You
I
get a
heard.
backlash? That's maybe why. Maybe all this Battletoads memes and gifts and stuff
You know what they
made them
just
think
need to
twice.
cancel that shit.
No, nobody was wasting gifts on that shit.
No, nobody's canceling it because they already talking shit about how many games is canceled already. Just delay until
They
it's
gave,
Hey, yo.
they gave that money to Ninja. They need to take it back.
that is another situation where I see Phil going to Wasteland 3 people. He needs to go to who is that? Who makes that game? A Sobo or some shit?
Like a bag of drunks. I don't know who the fuck's making that goddamn game.
That's the one. That's the one where he needs to pull his executive authority and say, "Do something else. Work on something else."
Okay, here's the thing. So shout out to my man Z Black Rider. Thank you. Say happy birthday Z. And Kratos got a jersey snatch. Kratos got a jersey snatch.
Got his what?
Jersey snatch.
Ah, shit.
I guess I've been away for 2 days. I don't know what happened. But anyway, look, check it out, right? So look, it's crazy when I bring up what do you call it, goddamn Battletoads or Zoo Tycoon. Motherfuckers talking about what's first party, what's third party, and no, listen. Here's the thing, right? If we're gonna say that, hey, how you say, Microsoft got a new attitude and all this shit, right? They under new management, and this, whatever the fuck the case may be. That shit starts now. And again, even me going back to Crackdown and saying they should never release that game, right?
That's also by a studio that's not Microsoft owned, but continue.
It doesn't make a difference. It's still theirs. It's still theirs. Regardless.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. But
so
we always go back to our studios.
No,
so I'm just
but,
making sure we know the difference.
Oh, doesn't make a difference. But you're okay. How about this, right? Now this may sting a little bit. That you gave my man with the purple hair more money than the actual goddamn Battletoads.
Oh,
listen. Now be real. When you think of Xbox, right? You say Sony is the master of one and dones, right? Walking simulators, right? Xbox was supposed to be the king of the multiplayer, right? Not saying they more or less made it how you say Xbox Live kind of made online console gaming mainstream. Got to be fair, right? The fact that again, I would whether you like, I could be subjective or objective, right? I would expect something like this from Nintendo to release a game that's it has always had co-op, right? With couch co-op.
Yeah.
Not coming from Xbox Live. To make it to further my point, right? You look at a game like State of Decay 2. Now, not my words, they were say this was going to be a full AAA title, sequel, just that and the other. To not have fully online. Well, what I mean by that is that your stories progress. You're not tethered to the hip. You know what I mean? This is something coming from them. Now, let's go back to them saying them being $1 trillion company, but they're the hobo of goddamn gaming. Like, if you're saying that you're under new management, yeah, Phil, green lighted. We done came up with so many different stories. Phil had to go to motherfucking the dollar on hand on bending knee. God damn! Well, here you go, but let's about to go left. About to go left. Yo, Phil had to go to the dollar with his hand, sign in blood. Remember that shit there? We got, listen, yeah, you know what I mean? He had to go on bended knee. Begging for his job. Told me he had a daughter that was born in with a club foot and the march of dimes and all this shit here, right? That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers got to get the baker's knife in the joint. Listen, hey, so you my brother, and we got to cut the bullshit out.
Listen to Magic King D.
I love how the topic was, what do we expect from next generation console hardware? And we back to Phil again, nigga.
Yeah,
Can we fucking stay on topic?
Okay. Hold on.
Magic King D is on that Tsunami shit.
Yeah, he the last few episodes he been on that motherfucker. Read that out for me again.
Yeah, Magic King D 499. He said the reason why you shouldn't bring up Battletoads is because we don't know what the game is like since we last seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Wait,
they didn't have that backseat special out. Motherfuckers had played it.
Because I don't hear the same energy about Erica. That was a dog shit, a AA game.
You know what?
The fuck is Erica?
Okay,
that's my point.
Okay, you know what? Here's the difference, Sue. And this is where
other games.
Listen. This
is a fucking AA PlayStation
not a problem.
Game.
Hey, Sue, I'm with you, but check this. This comes to time of the show. Time of the show, I'm sorry, when you get your motherfucking jaw broken, get rendered unconscious. Yeah, this is what y'all want? This is what y'all here for? This is all that I am? Is this? Where my camera at? What you want from me? So, listen.
I know what you're gonna say.
No.
But continue.
Okay. No, since you know, look out for this motherfucking. Watch out for that tree, teddy bear. Why you ain't telling me? Listen, right? So look. So we're gonna say that, right? I don't have an issue with that, right? And I don't have an issue with those being, but that's all that we've been given. You know what I mean? It's a different. You could say Erica, this, that, and the other, but
Concrete Genie.
Okay, fine, but you still had the big ones to come in between there.
That's what I knew you was gonna say that.
No, it's true though. All right, you had the, we still had the big one, and to be fair, right? The same way when Sony guys to show up to my show with Tropico 5 and Godzilla and all that shit, I gave them the same hell. Right?
Except you was a bot back then. That's different.
Don't make a difference. I gave him the same. If anything, I've been more consistent than anybody. You know what I mean? I've kept that same energy, right? So I said to say, when this is all that we're giving, you can do more harm than good, right? Microsoft doesn't need another rated 50 fucking goddamn game, because it's already perceived and looked at as you make dog shit goddamn games anyway. You pull the plug on Scalebound, right? But still give us Crackdown 3. Crackhead 3. You know what I mean? You gave us quote unquote. Now listen, not my words, y'all guys' word. Yeah, right now Microsoft letting Rare make what they want to make, and the chains are off Rare. Right now, you about to give us that goddamn their new game they got coming out now. Now, honey, I shrunk the niggas, but what's the other one? The Earth Kingdom looks like trash. You know what I mean?
What game?
What's the next? What's Rare?
Everwild?
Yeah.
That game looked.
What's that? What is that?
It looked like Zelda.
No, okay, if you say so. But anyway, I say that to say this. We become with management, and you could do more harm than good. Bleeding Edge, I know they were working on that goddamn game, they say, for 15 years. But it's not, you know what I mean? You come up with Gears 5, good. You come up with Obsidian, good, right? No, Obsidian, Earth, what you call it? Outer Wilds? What's the name of the game? Outer Worlds, good. Then you follow it up with motherfucking Bleeding Edge and Battletoads.
But wait. We don't even know if the games are bad yet.
What, Battletoads?
It just look cartoony. And that's the only knock against it right now.
No, but hold on. How far is the line between diversity and quality? Because they were saying if it looks kiddie, all right, shit.
Okay,
but
okay.
I'm saying like how I'm saying how can we tell though? Because I ain't played the game either.
Okay, now
because if you let J Duck tell it, he said Bleeding Edge was an 80.
All right.
What? So say that.
Hey, yo. So what's the question?
Yeah, because private discussions.
Wait.
No, I'm saying. All right. A game can look kiddie. Okay, we all grown ass men. Except Zoo who like play Lego games and shit. All right, that's one thing. If a game is just fun, because I know you about to play Street Race 4. We all like Street Race 4. That's cartoon. Yeah, so I'm saying it can't be how it looks. It has to be how the game plays, or what? What's the defining factor here?
Okay, I wasn't saying, because now you trying to convolute the still dossier here. It's collusion. No, it's not more than art style. Okay,
if it's not
okay, no, I didn't say that.
No, because Street Race 4 is not photorealistic. It's cartoony, but we like it though.
I say that to say this, right? At the end of the day, right? Not everything they say Z should ask for more mocap. Not everything, but a good game was a good game, regardless of the art style. All right, but Recore wasn't a good game. All right, you see where I'm going with this?
I ain't played.
Recore wasn't a good game. No, Disney, Rush, and Zoo Tycoon and all weren't good goddamn games. Regardless, it could have been flawless, realistic looking. Not a good game. Like now, when you guys was on the show last week, talking about Microsoft got 16 goddamn exclusives, and you started naming, Goat Simulator and Bama Simulator. There is
Who said that?
Listen, who's it?
He's talking about Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
God damn it, Sue.
Yeah, they was out there. They was on one, right? That's what I said. No, man, we can sing together. but we can't talk together, and I need the audio. I like, when he do the fuck nigga of the week, right? So anyway, I said it to say this, right? It's bigger than just the art style, with the graphic. A good game was a good goddamn game, and I'm not negating that. But what you call quality control, because some of the decisions that were made and to keep. Listen, hear me out, right? Would you rather had a Scalebound than maybe a Sea of Thieves or a Crackhead 3?
I would have had Scalebounds over Crackdown 3.
That's hindsight, but I'm pretty sure beforehand everybody was screaming Crackdown 3.
Ignoring for the fact maybe dealing with a third party studio is a lot harder than with the first party. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'd rather have Scalebound over Crackdown.
They're both third party. It's just one was owned IP. No. The other, Microsoft owns both the IPs. Third parties were making it, both of them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, a third party made Crackdown 3?
Yeah, that was from small studio. Yeah.
All the games. Listen. Don't let Z fool you.
No.
All the games he talks shit about, most of them are made by third parties.
Okay, but listen, but it's still.
I know they were
managing quality control issue then.
I get it. They were cool. I'm just they're products of necessity. Fucking Xbox ain't have shit to show, so they pushed shit out that didn't need to come out or should have been delayed. I get it.
All right, now this when we get this part of the show again. When we get the biggest knife of the joint, we cut the bullshit out. All right, now, so you're saying those games wouldn't been shit if they was made by. I bet you if 343 would have made Battletoads, man, you wouldn't be saying
better.
You wouldn't be saying that same shit. Listen, we ain't about to do this.
I won't go that far. I'll just say the Microsoft scene now of them saying wait, keep working on it, delay shit would have been better. That's all I'm saying.
Hold up, right quick. My man failed Pyromancer. Shout out to him. Firestarter, started fire that failed. We have to let this generation go. It's done and buried, okay? My brother, Young Boy Gip. All right, we're going to come back to that because I got some other topics here. Listen, Young Boy Gip, right? He said, Zoo, while you defending these trash-ass games, and if I ever catch you... Nigga, we done heard you out there capping and yapping. Yo, Cap nigga, bro, you have set a record for Cap last Friday. Yo, Cap had Cap.
Listen, correcting people does not mean capping, but continue.
Nigga, did you hear yourself? Now, I know you was under the influence. No, I mean, listen, take an addict to know an addict. Listen, no. It takes an addict to know an addict. Now, listen here. I told you, I've sold ass and gas to support my habit. I put my flaws on Front Street, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've sold ass and gas. You know what I mean? To get by and get high. You know what I mean? Your Cap had Cap last Friday. I'm not saying that. You know you was bugging. But anyway, it comes to a little say right here. It's not so much about letting the generation go. I should say, right? That is a, low-hanging fruit. And shout out to you, right? The reason why I say that because, again, yes, Microsoft needs a whole new restart. Boom. But they're still doing things that are kind of frowned upon. What I mean by that, because I'm not talking about policies. I'm not talking about sexual preference with whether you choose to have a red wine with your meal or a glass of goddamn soda, right? They're still Listen, I'm gonna say this again, bro. And I understand because again, we're not going to have any true Xbox exclusives, Series X exclusives, at least 2 years in, right? They're still doing things that I don't understand and sit back scratching my head, right? Because again, there's bro, you're known for, not to keep picking on, fuck that. I like picking on fucking Battletoads, right? But you're still releasing that goddamn game with no co-op. You know what I mean? With online.
You're not playing it no way.
Wait, hold on.
No, I would have played it.
I was going to play it.
Z, are you saying the problem is it has no co-op and it's such a simple game because that's something that?
Oh, well, that's just what it is. Okay.
I thought it's just couch co-op. I thought it's still co-op like online.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you still want to cap?
I was never capping for it. Like, listen.
You just said, the coalition would have made it. Rob Ferguson, that's the IP he would have made it before he retired.
If 343 made it, if fucking the coalition made it, that shit would look like fucking
okay.
I'm pretty sure coalition would have been messing with that.
Okay, but
what do I know?
Again, I shouldn't say this, right? Because I do got some other topics here, right? If you want me to be all on board, but Microsoft has now found religion, they now believe in Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior, I'm cool, right? But you're still doing things that are kind of questionable. Now, listen, I got into some shit, right? And not into some shit. I'm a grown ass man. I got showed some stuff, right? I always say I get things all the time, right? And even with Microsoft, how you say, Hey, okay, here. How about this, right? Because I want motherfuckers to think, hey, see, all you do is bash the Xbox. You don't never. Listen, I keep it fair, right? Don't get me wrong. It is funny. It is fun making fun of you.
Wait, hold on.
Who that? P-Rock?
Hold on. Yo. Hold on.
Gosh.
And I see the icon. Let me see what he is doing. Let me support my brother. Yo, happy belated brother. God bless you.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Another life, another year, another dollar.
Hey, Porter, don't come in here with them loaded dice, man.
I'm saying, God bless my brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We me and the dying breed. All right. Did you just say Battletoads don't have?
Oh, you're breaking up, P-Rock. How about
Yeah.
you breaking up?
No, I'm breaking up.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
right back in?
Bye.
All right.
Okay. But while he's hopping out, while he's hopping, pay these bills right quick. I got a ransom note. Still Knuckles says Z. If you don't stop that goddamn crying over past gen Xbox failure, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Okay.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, you can. I'm just his last bill.
yeah.
My man,
We
Mr.
good?
Righteous Fitch said, we seen more gameplay from Combat Frogs and Honey I Shrunk the Blacks than Hellblade 2. I'm judging Xbox on what I actually seen on not what it could be. Okay, Mr. Righteous Fix. Did I get everyone else again? Yeah, I'm sorry. What you saying, Puerto Rock? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm saying, did I hear you guys right? Did you say not gonna have?
You still breaking up,
What?
homeboy.
Yeah. It's not gonna have
Still
no
breaking
online.
up?
Yeah, no online co-op. Yeah, no. No.
It's catching your voice though. It's got
Yeah.
to.
All right, yeah, try
Try
that. But
again.
yeah, no online co-op. No.
Yeah, cool. Who's gonna buy that on that?
I don't think anyone's gonna buy it. They're gonna play in the
Nobody's
Game
gonna
Pass.
buy it.
I wanted to play. I'd play that game, but then once I heard they ain't gonna have the online co-op, man, that's like I don't know.
But
Yeah,
here's,
that's a real
That's
dumb
what
idea.
I'm saying. Like, why would they make that decision?
yeah. See,
So
here's
is
the
it-
thing.
is it- So is it just couch
I get the
co-op?
whole indie vibe. I get they're trying to do the whole 2D classic retro style.
Cool.
So I got that. I know I joke about it, but I understand why they went that route.
Yes.
They want that classic retro feeling, right? With
Yes.
spruced up, nice cleaner 2D. I get it.
Not a
It
problem. I'm
shouldn't-
looking
it shouldn't
for it.
pixelate. It shouldn't pixelate though.
It
Not
picks,
that cartoon shit.
they're going with it's like it's like the new Streets of Rage. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They're going for the same classic
Nostalgia. I get it.
nostalgia. They a spruced up. They're bringing back the. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jordans. It's the same shit they've been releasing for the.
Yeah, buddy, I can't hear you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, Puerto Rock, come out again.
That's
Look, close your.
even like a
Hey, Puerto Rock, close your
That's
Discord
hard
app.
to make.
Hey, Puerto Rock, close your Discord app and reboot it up again and hop back in. Maybe they clear your. Yeah, you.
Fucking
Turn off your
Yeah.
PlayStation download and hop
Oh.
off Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Nah, he's stealing Wi-Fi again.
Yeah, but but to add into what he's saying, that's something done. That's internally, right? For whatever reason, right? But this is what I wanted to say, right?
It's still a bad decision though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that so much let it go from the past gen or Xbox. Look, where's my camera? Xbox is dog shit, right? But this is what I'm saying. If we want to say that, honey, I got a new attitude or just that and the other, they're still doing questionable things. Is all that I said. Now, I did a show. I did a show a few months ago, right? And I always told that I get shown some things, right? And I didn't know that I shouldn't have shown it publicly, right? Or whatever the case. For those who showed then. But anyway, Microsoft's, I should say, their from their internal meetings or whatever the case may be, right? Maybe I should have known better to show that shit there, but I took the show down. For those who seen it there, you may recall. But anyway, when I showed there from the internal memos and stuff is what they wanted to, their goal from hiring all these studios, right? You know what I mean? It's so they have constant quote unquote content in what do you call it, Game Pass, right? Which is I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Not every maybe like the Netflix feel, right? Not everything's is. I just watch Ragnarok.
Not everything's AAA.
Yeah, I just watch. That doesn't mean it can't be good or it can't work. I understand that. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is the narrative to the Xbox guys, right? Because those say that I'm just banging down on the Xbox because sometimes you guys try to defend the undefendable and just come out and say, just be honest here, right? When the reason why Game Pass or X, Y, and Z is frowned upon is because of the type of the games that, or what they're just putting out just to be in Game Pass.
The
You know what I
only
mean?
people frowning upon it are people that don't have it.
Yeah, but it's again, it's got a hell of a
Even
different
people
kind of
that
games
have
in. Okay, but I'd say that, right? So even I have it on PC. What's on PC is different than what's on the console. Totally fucking different. Totally different, right? But I say that to say, so when you say that, or they made it just to having Game Pass and rate is 59 games, I'm saying, that's why it's frowned upon and they have to quote unquote break that mold, right? Because again, it's one thing to have content. When you sit back looking, it's all that I'm saying. Maybe this may make sense to you guys, right? That's what I'm trying to say, right? Before we get to these other topics, what I'm trying to say is that if you already have, how about this? If you're known as being a fucking peeping tom, right, or stalker, right? Why? And you're trying to turn over a new leaf. Why walk the neighborhood with some binoculars around your neck and a fucking trench coat and top hat? You fit the fucking description. That's all I'm saying. If you want to change, that was a bad analogy.
No.
If you're known for being Freak Malik from South 14th Street, why walk the fucking neighborhood with a fucking trench coat on and some binoculars around your goddamn neck?
All right, cool. Let me ask you a question.
No.
Let me ask you a
That makes
question.
sense. That makes sense.
Z, how many first-party games in Game Pass?
First party? I don't know. I didn't count. Whatever they.
Yeah, exactly. Most of them aren't. I would say 90% of them aren't.
Okay.
So that's a whole another 90% of games that have nothing to do with Game Pass fodder narrative.
Oh, okay. All right. So you know what? Since you went down this cross, right, on this hill, you capping again. Your cap got more cap, right?
Nigga, Game Pass is great.
Bro, I didn't say that Game Pass wasn't great. That's not what I'm saying. But you're trying to come on. If it's from Microsoft, all their first party goddamn games are fucking swinging for the goddamn fences, and that's not the case, bro. Is Gears done well? Yes. Is fucking Halo done well? Yes. And has Forza done well? Yes. Gears and Forza and Halo, right? Turn it down a little bit for your father, Maya. Okay. Now, the Sea of Thieves set the goddamn world on fire? No. I'm just right critically acclaimed. I know a lot of before you go to the statistics about 10 million players, 10 million motherfuckers ain't bought that goddamn game. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? When it says that Sea of Thieves is Microsoft's most successful new IP this generation, I look at it like that is a problem. Why? That's what you call low hanging fruit. This dog shit can be your most successful brand new IP. I mean, you done put a lot of dog shit this generation.
But
that doesn't set the bar. That doesn't set the bar to me.
People are still playing the game 2 years later. People like the game. You don't. Cool. There are people that do.
All right. Okay.
Z. We all on the subjective and objective trip, so we get it.
Because it won awards for like best ongoing game this year.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Z, you're just saying saying it's not your cup of tea, right?
No.
Okay, cool. I can get that. I understand that. Same thing with Bleeding Edge, right? It's not your cup of tea.
Okay.
No, I'm just asking because
since you said same thing, you said same thing. What is not my cup of tea? I ain't hear the other one.
Bleeding Edge.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You're saying you don't like it for whatever reason. That's fine. People are accusing you of saying you don't like it for like being a hater or some other reason, but you have a reason.
No, I can be I'm not a big Halo guy or a Forza guy, bro. I don't have a problem being subjective or rejected. That's not the issue. I understand the game is huge. I don't like Super Mario Brothers, but I understand that shit is huge for them and it's done well. Okay? I can be subjective or objective. That's not the issue at hand of what I'm saying, okay? You know what I mean? Or whatever. So that's not just because I don't like something, or whatever the case, not saying that it's trash, it's just not for me. And I get that.
No,
but what I am saying.
I understand what you're saying, but it's coming off like it was just saying it was dog shit for no reason.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean? It got it. It cost $1.
J Hart Rick, $2. He said, "Damn near everyone got it." Talking about Game Pass, it costs $1.
Yeah, but once you get it, you sign up for it. I got it. I got what's the Game Pass Ultimate, with Xbox Live is included, whatever the fuck the case may be.
And if you buy like PC parts, they give you like 3 months. For promotion codes.
Cool. But this is what I'm saying, all right? Before we go into the next topic. This is what I'm saying. Now, so you hear me, so if you go for your cap, have mocap. What I'm saying, okay? when it's something, whether you agree with this or not, when it comes to with Microsoft, they say don't have any games or any whatever, right? Or they don't have anything, or that the games are dog shit, right? You know what I mean? And then when you read the Eternal Memo that I did on the show that day, and it said looking more when they're going to acquiring studio, they're looking for more or less not so much AAA, like AA. They can turn around a game in X, Y, and Z, right? More filler, right? And that's where you have studios like Compulsion or Turtle Rock Slot. What's the motherfuckers that did We Happy Few and other motherfuckers that did
Compulsion,
State of Decay 2.
Undead Labs did State of Decay.
I don't expect a Grammy award winning game from them guys. Cool, but I do expect something like that from Playground, the Coalition, whatever they show. Then you still got again, because if you think about it, right, you still got 343 with Halo, right? You still got the Coalition
Initiative.
with Gears, right? I want to see whatever initiative. That's what I'm saying again. With this, hear me out, right?
Playground.
This goes back to the original argument of what was said before shit went left. I said with those games like that, whether Halo or the Gears, you only need one per generation, and you can handle them like they did with Destiny with the expansions, right? And have them work on something else because I would like to see what those studios can do with that same talent outside of Halo, Gears, you know what I mean? To the same
Yeah,
quality.
DLC.
You know what I mean? To the
DLC for
same
one thing and
quality,
something
right?
else.
Just like, and again, we're talking about, we got to be real here. Naughty Dog, I'm sorry, you take and I understand, right? Hear me out. It's all about money. Halo's a billion-dollar franchise, Gears and Forces, right? What I'm saying is this, right? And when we switch topics, it can arguably be said that The Last of Us 2 or Last of Us is a bigger franchise than Uncharted, right? So no,
Yeah.
Naughty Dog took
Hell
10.
yeah.
Nah.
Naughty Dog took 10 people from Uncharted 3, started them on The Last of Us 2, right? And I'm sorry, on The Last of Us, and then when the rest of the team finished Uncharted 3, they joined the Last of Us team and X, Y, and Z. I would love to
They finished
see
the game out.
with 343 or the Coalition because what they have franchise I say franchise
Fatigue.
yeah, or IP fatigue, you know what I mean? Because you all use Gears, Force, and Halo, right? And went on to say, this was started to argue with my man Zoo did that line, so I really started capping. I said, you don't need more than one Halo a generation. You have more than one Halo 5. I said, no.
Is that
Yeah.
all
I said, you got Halo, you got Halo.
One Halo.
Yo, you got Halo Infinite. Look, because I get,
Halo Infinite
okay, you
is
know what,
the
tomorrow,
next gen.
okay, that's this year, and it still can play it on just conservative existing hardware, right?
So why does the
Okay.
time gap? The time gap is what I'm
It's
talking
not a
about.
time gap. Here,
It's
check
been
it
a
out.
half a decade.
How about
It's been
this, right?
Over a half a decade.
I did another show. This we say, men lie, ladies and gentlemen, the light, but he about to get knocked smooth the fuck out.
I don't even care about this argument no more. Go
Okay,
ahead.
but I'm gonna say,
Next
no,
topic.
you about to go to sleep right now. I'm about to dot your shit like
Nigga, I
that.
can count.
Okay. How about this? Since Phil came
One
over,
so far this
I
year.
did a
You
show.
happy?
I did a show beside the Moss, and he's not here right now. When I showed when Phil took over in charge, right? How they cut back on IPs and just gave us Gears, Force, and Halo. How many Halos did you have during the 360 generation?
That was my point. There was tons.
Okay,
So this gen, they had one.
well,
Okay.
no, they didn't.
That was my point.
You
That
had
was my point.
you had
Done.
you had the Halo.
One main shooter Halo.
No,
Yeah,
There's only been one.
no. You had the Halo collection, right? The remastered. Them
That's the
shit.
same game.
Not
nigga.
a problem.
Don't
Not a
call that
problem. Well,
game
hear
twice.
me
It's a
out.
remaster.
Okay, fine.
He's
remastered.
counting it as a game release.
Not a
Keep
problem.
counting as a game.
No
Like, come
problem.
on.
But
What
you
are we
also
doing?
He's
got
counting it as a game release.
Halo Infinite. Can you not play Halo Infinite on 2013 hardware?
How many years apart would that have been?
5.
5.
Exactly, a half a decade.
5 years.
How
So-
long? Didn't you say a console generation should last 5 years?
But that's not the case anymore.
God damn.
Don't try
okay,
to make it
continue.
sound like it's longer by saying a half a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's half a decade, bro.
Yeah, that's all that I'm
Half a
saying.
decade.
You only need one per generation, and they can handle those things like they do with Destiny with DLC. That's what I said.
Tsunami.
Yeah.
If we gotta hit the PlayStation ponies for capping on a game that came out on PlayStation 3 and did like 5 million sales on PlayStation 4, and they treat it like it's a franchise and a legacy with Last of Us, we gotta do the same thing.
Yeah,
with
I was about to
Okay,
say
let me pay the bills right quick. Shut up.
that.
El Matador said, how about Microsoft hired Sean Layden to take Phil's spot? Now, moving right along.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay, moving right along, right? Now, something, please rock back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
How I sound?
You sound handsome, look at the strong jawline. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
What's up?
With
The
broad
last thing you
shoulders. Don't
said-
forget the broad shoulders.
What's up?
I suspect, I'm not sure, I'm just assuming off the name. With a name like Halo Infinite, and Infinite being something that doesn't end, I'm thinking, I don't know, this is the Halo where it's like, there'll be one big release, and everything after that will be like story DLC drops. Then they can focus on something else. That's what I'm assuming since it's called Infinite. I don't know why they call it that.
Okay,
Who knows?
all right, not a problem. Cool with that. But moving right along, you filthy fucking bot. Moving right along. Now,
Damn it.
on this show here, right? I said, a lot of things get told to me, right, or just not told to me in the conversation, I don't repeat it obviously out in the public. I always tell you guys that my opinion is my opinion. As much as I say that, but I don't think anyone can be right or wrong about their opinion. But me personally, I know my integrity is always in question. I don't lie and make up shit when it comes to fucking video. That's not my thing, right? To get clicks. They my man D back. Shout out to D. I know we was me and D back on speaker term, but I gotta say it, D. When D hopped in that motherfucker, somebody was walking through the motherfucking what's that show he went to? Pack South or some shit, and he had two bitches on the leash and a half a kid coat, and Ubisoft sorted him out and said, "Hey, who are you?" I said, Z. When I just had a presence, right? In 1080p, 60 frames a second. Not saying he was lying, but he was lying. Anyway, that's not my thing, right? Check this shit out, right? Now, also what I did say that I was telling you guys that a lot of it's yet to be seen. We're going to talk about it, right? And I'm Puerto Rico. I'm glad you're here. I can get your opinion on this, right? I haven't spoken to you about this, right? We can say Yoshida's been demoted, right? We can all agree with that?
Yes.
P-Rock?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with it?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. So, okay.
Let me just say real quick. The reason why is because Sony created that new segment, which is that indies relationship. They didn't have that. That's a new thing for Sony, right? Creating that new segment for third party indie relationship to get more indies. President. All right, I know. I understand that.
Now he's a mayor.
So now they put the guy who was in charge of Gorilla.
Yeah.
He's Worldwide Studios, and there's this new position they put Yoshida, right?
Yeah.
Why?
So I don't know if they needed. I don't know if we're gonna see a shitload of indies in the beginning, because you saw how that helped out PlayStation in the beginning, right? Everybody loved indies and shit like that. So
Okay.
I don't know if they're trying.
The reason why I say the motion,
you know?
he was the boss before. Now he has the answers. And my man, with the handsome guy, the handsome European with the strong jawline. He has a boss. Now.
I say it's a good demotion. That's what I would say.
Oh, okay, well, fine. But the reason why I say that again, right?
Of course, y'all would.
No, the reason why I say
because
that.
it's because-
Okay. I'm sorry. I mean to cut you off. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, the beginning of the generation. You know,
I don't.
you need them indies.
So,
Oh, okay, fine.
So,
I don't know what the fuck
what's-
I'm talking about.
all right,
This is
go
what I'm
ahead,
saying.
go
What
ahead.
I'm saying is,
What I'm just saying is expect to see a lot of indies.
okay,
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, which is cool.
We're gonna see
Evolve
a
digital.
shit. You're gonna see a shit ton of indies.
Not a
Evolve
You're
problem.
gonna see a shit ton.
This is what I'm saying.
That's what I get from it.
What I'm saying over this Puerto Rico, maybe you understand my brother, right? Is that this man, we can also say that the PlayStation 4, right? Even though the PS2 sold more, this has been Sony's most successful ever generation, right?
Yeah.
In terms
that's easy.
of revenue, what they made, not even of what they made, profits,
Everything.
profits, right? Even though the PS2 sold more hardware, more software, but with they again like the software and service, this has been the most profitable ever, right? And he's been there, so he's saying so the reason that you got quote unquote God of War and the game of the generation, right, or the game of the year, right, whatever it won that year, and he told Corey Barlow to say the answer, put this shit back in the oven, right? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He's made and I'm looking like here, it's just that man, you got your most successful generation ever, right? And then he's been, you know, they took his name off. They gave him a smaller office. He's the head of Indies. He's the head of Resogun too. I mean, it's being real, okay? So then, so what I'm saying is this, right? So me, and this has nothing to do with what's my man name? I do the show with again. My God.
David Jaffe.
David Jaffe.
Okay, nothing to do with him, right? This was told to me by the same person that told me about the PS4 Neo at the time, or the Xbox Scorpio, right? That a lot of people have lost their jobs. So publicly, we heard about what's my man named Sean Layton and this, that, and the other, right? And then what happened with Yoshida, right? So it's crazy, right? I didn't, and again, this is the truth. I didn't talk to him about this on air or off the air, right? Because I mean, I'm getting to know him. I don't know him like I know Puerto Rico. You know what I mean, you know, whatever the case may be. But I don't repeat everything, or say feel comfortable repeating on air. And he's like, oh shit. But basically, off the air, like, yeah, this conversation, like, damn, he texts his old boss that he would get the promotion. Then he found out again. A lot of things were made publicly, right? So this is what I'm saying, that a lot of people again lost their jobs there at Sony, which I say that gave Sony, what do you know? I say the not what I'm looking for here. PlayStation, what you know PlayStation for? The culture. There you go. And turning the wheel. Whether you love them or hate them, a lot of integral people they are no longer there. Got pushed out of the door, got fired. Right? I mean, a lot of motherfuckers. Like I said, again, you know what I mean? Like you look. We just take for how you say. We just take for granted. You see the fucking when you put something in the microwave or something get hot. But what makes it hot? The bulb behind the goddamn metal there that heats it up, whatever the fuck the ray is. We take that for granted. So a lot of people that again that was responsible for the culture of PlayStation that's been there from the PlayStation 1 are no longer there. Right now, moving forward. Right. So I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, of course we get a new thing, and just looking. I'm gonna get your opinion, P. Rock. Do you think that can come back to haunt him? Because I've never heard of this guy. What's his name? Herman Holst or whatever the fuck.
So
And
I see where you're going with.
yeah,
I help
yeah.
you out with
Okay,
this.
okay.
All right. So Helmut Holt's been there since the PS2.
Yes.
He's the head of Gorilla. He
Yes.
was the head of Gorilla.
Yes.
So he's the one that did the Killzone 2.
Yes.
Doing Horizon Zero Dawn was his idea.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they put a bad dude in the position. Because again, this is the dude that, you know, he's the creator of Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff, right? As far as the other dudes, I don't know who got fired until we know our position. Like, for example, Sony laid off a lot of the marketing team because they were strictly by regions, and Sony unified. Sony did a unified European plan, so now it's no longer specifically Italy, specifically Spain. Now it's just one European message.
Oh,
right?
let me explain what you. I'll give you an example.
I don't know who got fired. Like,
No, I say this right, and you because again, like when he said again, I'm not saying. Hear me out, and listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say this. He said this on the show.
Your junk drawer is clean, RB. Okay.
Yeah,
It's clean.
mind. Yeah. So, well, this is what I'm saying. That he said I'll text somebody that his boss or whatever, whoever his boss may have been, whatever, he's no longer there, right, or whatever, or didn't get the motion, right. So I'm not just talking about marketing there. I mean, you know what I mean. You have what you call the key figureheads, like the what do you call it, the Sean Laytons or the Jim Ryan, this, that, the other. Yeah. But it's people behind the scenes that have these interesting positions, this, that, and the other, that again were let go. They're no longer here. You know what I mean? They were just as important to the PlayStation brand as Ken Goguraki was. You know what I mean? They're not there anymore. You know what I mean? And so the question I asked or I raised, and maybe you can take it from here, what I'm saying is that I'm from the mindset, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You're at your most successful, just X, Y, and Z, right? Why change? You understand what I'm saying? Could this kind of even though Herman Holst
is really following the tune of the top. So, No,
but what I'm saying is, I understand Herman Holst may have been there, but when it comes to making key decisions, and I gave you an example, just like you said, God of War, that was his decision. Put that bitch back in the oven. You know what I mean? That ain't the answer. You know what I mean? So, this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, why then, why now? Or even, maybe here's the thing, we gotta be honest here, right? Because even, like I said before, having this conversation, who would have thought, again, Sony would be publishing first-party games on other platforms? Like, so much has changed between then and now, what's going to this generation, right? But, or whatever the case may be. So, I'm just saying, when it comes to, saying that being the man, do you think that could come back to haunt them? Because it's experience, you know what I mean? It's one thing of you being hit of a game if it failed or flopped up, but now you're hit of a whole fucking.
Of course. Any shift in position could lead to disaster. Right. All it takes is one simple decision that you think. Let's put it this way: every single decision a company makes is always. The one thing I heard, the one term I hate is when people say, "Oh, it's because it's a business decision." Every decision is a business decision. Every decision these companies make is to make money. But it doesn't always end up that way. Like when somebody said, hey, put Kinect in the box. That was a money-making decision. It didn't end up that way. Somebody said, put the cell processor in the box. That was a business decision. It didn't end up being the moneymaker. So every single decision these companies do is with the intent of making money.
Yes, sir.
So maybe putting Helmut Holtz, they think, this guy knows what he's doing. He made Horizon Zero Dawn. It sold 10 million. He's ready. And then it's like putting an offensive coordinator as a head coach. You were great as an offensive coordinator, but as soon as you're a head coach, you suck ass. Get your ass back.
But then they already have a good head coach.
You see what I'm saying? So it's true. It could bite them in the ass and stuff like that.
Also, any smart executive would have told Corey Barlog or whatever to fucking go back to the drawing board with that. So the only way to
I don't think that was a hard decision. I would have told him that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be
That's
like,
what,
have you not seen Ascension, bro? And you want to come back with the same shit?
Yeah.
Like, really? This shit only sold 1 million. Like, come on, people are tired of this. Do
We have to
something
see
else.
what these other execs do.
I don't think that was a hard decision with God of War. After God of War Ascension bombed,
did it really bomb?
I don't think. It's like somebody coming to me, hey, let's make Drive Club 2. I'll be like, if you don't get your ass.
I don't think it. I mean, it's sold 1 million. I don't think it. Here, I think the problem.
It went from 5 million to 1 million.
Okay,
management, right?
No,
that always goes back to the management where
flopped.
We talked about that. Like Sony, when it came to management, they were willing to step up about that. Where Microsoft, it wasn't like that. So, I mean, the difference was there is the management. One wasn't gonna let stuff slide, where the other, they not that they didn't care, but they just weren't on top of their game.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have the quality control.
Okay. Okay. All right. So again, even J-Dub. So this is what I'm saying, right? Even Ascension, I think 2 things happened with Ascension. What's because when you think of God of War, you think of the action, the combos over the top. That shit was still there, right? Just that and the other.
Right.
It's that
they got old, man.
I look at it as this that,
and that's not even including the PSP ones.
No, I'm saying
Jesus Christ.
No, because you had 3, right? And in 3. You kill, which is crazy. That's the first one I played. Really sat there and played, and I went back and played the other ones, right? Get the story. But that you killed Kratos. I mean, you killed Zeus, and then and then this was like a prequel, some offshoot shit. I think it suffered from that story wise, and then again, it was at the tail end of the generation.
Yeah, you forget.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you,
you forgetting it was their B team that made it.
No, but besides that, it's the same game. Look at Devil May Cry. Look at Devil May Cry. Look at Devil May Cry. Right in the beginning, Devil May Cry used to be like a 5-6 million seller.
Yes.
I think the latest one is like 1 million, 2 million. It's fatigue, man. Yeah. That combat style gets fatigued after a while. Yeah, like you do the same shit, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? Like the game could still be good, but a lot of people just lose interest doing the same thing. You know. And God of War just suffered fast. At least DMC, there's a technical skill level that people, like games like Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden, Bayonetta, there's a high level of skill to those games, right? But, God of War was just straight up, button mashing, destroy everything, rip everything apart type game, right? And essentially it just got old, it was just old. It fatigued fast as fuck.
Listen, it became just like Halo, Gears, and Forza, the same stuff.
I know it's coming.
Okay, but to add,
you know one thing? The difference between God of War and that, there's nothing you could do with Halo. It's not like you can make it into a third-person game now. You just have to find something new. But at least God of War,
in between every major Halo release, they could have done something like a spin-off doing something else, though.
Okay, this is what I'm saying, right? And maybe
that's what they had Halo Wars.
Yoshida.
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
different stuff than that.
Yoshida, I believe was with Game Informer, either Game Informer or IGN, right? This I believe was in 2012. To take you back, right? And this is what I'm looking at as far as the business decision. He said if Sony releases 10 exclusives, only 3 would make money. I believe that was in 2012, right?
Yeah.
So, how you say? Like I was like you saying. A fan service. Remember, I heard several people say, Sony, like who was asking for a NAC 2 or this and that. Yeah. What I'm saying and what I'm alluding to, right? Maybe, and again, that Sony there of the old that like what I mean. The fans. No one asked for a NAC 2 or Killzone 8 or whatever the hell. Think that's no more. I actually know this no more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then, like I say, more fine lining, streamlining their business. You're not going to see too many of those anymore. You know what I mean?
But what if this? Let me ask you this. See, what if, with that 10 model, right? They said, 10 games they would make, 3 would be big blockbusters.
Will make money.
The other 7 generic, right? Yeah, but what if Sony goes from 10 to, let's say, 6, right? Or 5. We'll say half. They cut it down to half. But all 5 are big blockbuster AAA games. Would you prefer that? Or would you prefer for them to still stick with 10 games, 3 of them being big AAAs, and then the rest is shit you don't even care about?
No, he didn't say that. He said made money. So they could have been a AAA that didn't make money.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, right? And here's the thing. I want a great game regardless of what sells. That's my issue. I'm not talking
about sound. I'm talking about, because when you think about it, if you look at the games that sold, chances are it isn't the Gravity Rush.
Yeah, whatever.
It isn't NAC. Chances are it's the Horizon Zero Dawns, the Spider-Man,
Or okay,
Even Days Gone.
good.
Days Gone sold really well. Even
This
though
is
it didn't
what
get a
I'm
good
saying.
Metacritic. So it's the big AAAs that's really pushed Sony in the map. It wasn't
Okay,
really the Gravity Rush.
okay, but not all
in,
big.
in the
Not
topping
all.
But Gravity
05.
Rush, Gravity Rush didn't cost nothing to make, so it might have been
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. But
You know, you might have made more money.
Yoshida answered that question already, Z.
Well,
he said that's the price you pay to be in this business to make games.
Yes, sir.
You have to provide, and I think he said this statement when Phil Spencer kind of made some kind of sly statement about something about making games, and Yoshida quickly replied. He was like, "That's just the price you pay to." You got to make games for your customers.
Okay. So
gotta have those investments regardless. So it's not a well, we're only going to put out 3 or 4 games because they'll make money. No, you have to consistently put out games from the small to the middle.
All right, but no. Okay, let me see.
But they already said they're making fewer, bigger games.
Yeah, they've been on the record to say that, right? But also to shout out my man, thank you, my man, Dual Purpose for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. This is what I'm saying, all right? And I'm trying to be, how you say, a little coy here, right? Have a little hype. I said journalists would never release this. Right now, we're going to the Daily Bugle. I can't believe my sources, right? So what I'm saying is this. So you're known Sony for, again, like you say, and I'll always give Sony credit for this, right? How you say, they would throw shit at the wall to see what sticks, right? And when I compare it to what Microsoft, right? They're too good at business.
They take chances.
Yeah, they're too good at business. You know what I mean? And this is what happened with Bungie. They wanted to make this is one of the riffs. They wanted to make something outside of Halo. No, motherfuckers, it's $1 billion. We didn't hit gold. You just did this, and they wanted. That's what I say. These motherfuckers are artists. You have to let them go out there and create X, Y, and Z, right? So what I'm saying again, the very fabric and what you know them for, and again, I'm not talking about sales or what's big, what's AAA, this, that, and the other, right? What I'm saying is what is going on, and they've been on the record to say there's fewer titles or whatever the case may be, and maybe that may matter to some, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case. One of the things that PlayStation are praised for having is big variety of games, right? All types of shit, right? Something for everybody, right? What if that goes away and you're just stuck with and their version, Gears, Forza, and Halo? You know what I mean?
I think that's already.
What?
Because,
You mean like Uncharted, Last of Us?
Well, that's already out. That's already out. Because,
that's already out.
Naughty Dog's working on a new IP, and Santa Monica's already working on an IP. I think what Sony's trying to push, after looking at this gen, right? You still got people to this day that are saying they're playing games like Horizon Zero Dawn, even Spider-Man, or even The Last of Us remaster for the first time, right? You don't hear nobody talking about Gravity Rush, or Knack, or Drive Club. So I think Sony's just based on a business metric. They look at the games that are selling, and they look at the games that are being played online, because now they could track that with trophies and all that shit. I think they're looking more to create more bigger blockbuster titles and less shit like Gravity Rush and stuff like that. So instead of 10 games, reduce it down to 5, but make each 5 a big blockbuster title. Vice 3 big ones and 7, whatever the fuck we throw on the wall. And I think that's what they're going for, because in reality, it's the bigger titles that are gaining more traction.
I'll give an example. So do you think Infamous did that well?
Infamous sold like 3-4 million.
Yeah, it did well, especially for a launch game.
But how much did it cost to make?
Let me pay the bills.
I don't know. They don't.
I don't know. We're not the financial analysts.
Let me pay the bills.
Hold on. When you get done with the bills, I want to ask you a question.
I hope. Once the developers are what put Sony on the map. Okay. Shout out to my brother Stop appreciate it. Said we're good. Z, happy belated birthday, bro. Thank you, and I appreciate that. Okay. You want to say you want to add something to that? R&B. Yeah.
Hold it up. So what you're saying is, we're gonna go from not saying we will. They said out their own mouth we're gonna do less, but bigger games. We had how many first party exclusive bangers we had this gen? Like 10?
Yeah, about 10.
Like, on PlayStation?
Over 10.
There you go.
Yeah. 10. Not including VR and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. I know Sony has built up trust with their fans to where they can wait on a game. I'm saying, can they go from 10 to 5 for a whole generation to have that same trust built up, or is it going to diminish some?
No,
Just 5? That might be a problem.
No, no. Let me tell you why not. Let me
No,
tell you.
I mean, no. We're using these numbers because of the 10 game rule. You know,
No, but I'm just saying.
what
I'm
we're
just asking.
saying
I don't know if
is,
it's true though.
what we're saying is replace, let's say, Gravity Rush. Replace 2 Gravity Rush, right? Because they have Gravity from one and 2, right? And Knack 1 and 2, right? Those are 4 games, right? Replace those 4 games, right? And make those studios develop one big AAA that could potentially be on the level of Horizon Zero Dawn. Which you think would do benefit more the console? 4 games that nobody really played, or one big title that people talk about? It sells great, and it's like one of the icons of the console. And I think that's what
You
they're
said
going for. Because
Yeah.
Knack, no one cares
But
about Knack.
you have to think
No
about
one
who's
cares.
making it though. You have to
well,
think
hold
about
on,
who's
hold on.
making it though.
But
So
you're saying so. You're saying so. Sony has what 10, 12 studios right now.
Yeah, 15, something like that. Yeah.
Something like
they
They
that.
don't
do.
got 15.
More.
No, they don't.
Well, Mantis just closed down. So how many studios does that make now?
Xbox has more,
Who
but
closed
they're not
down?
as
No, but
good.
well, the one that made the VR didn't it just close down or something?
Oh man, stop bringing up that.
No, no, no. That
No,
was
No,
that
they
was
didn't
I'm
make
just asking. I'm
Manchester.
just
That was
asking. I'm just
Manchester.
asking.
yeah,
But they didn't
yeah.
even
That
make
was
a. They didn't
yeah.
even
They
make
ain't
a
make a
game yet.
game, so you
So it
counting
doesn't
something
even
No,
else.
matter.
Yeah, that was
I'm just
dead
asking.
weight.
So how many studios? I just say
It
like
wasn't that
12.
way. They helped with a lot of the VR games that came out that shot champion.
They got
That
16
is true.
studios, like they got 16 Microsoft games coming out soon.
Fuck that! Shut the tapping
Guys,
ass
you
up.
know,
But
Okay.
anyway. They
But
have
you
a certain amount of studios. So those studios are going to say focusing on one game per generation. You're saying to make a blockbuster?
No, all right. Let me say it like this, right?
wait. Isn't Naughty Dog
No, I don't think
making
you
not
understand.
only?
No, let me put it this way. Which you think had a bigger impact on PlayStation? Knack 1 and 2 or Horizon Zero Dawn?
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm
Who
saying
made
they're
Knack?
going to go
That's what
for.
I'm talking about.
But who made
Less
Knack 1 and 2?
Knack, more Horizon Zero Dawn.
No,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
but what I'm saying
I
is
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying now.
Less Knack and Gravity Rush. Right?
Okay, I get
Those are
it.
four
But
games.
who made it? What studio
What?
made that? What studio made those?
Gravity Rush was Japan Studios,
Japan studio.
and they could actually make good games if they didn't
Okay,
waste their time on that shit.
and Knack was made by who?
I have to look it up.
Who did?
By
So
Mark Cerny.
my point is, you would
Mark
have to
Cerny,
make
right?
those AA studios into a AAA studio.
Okay, okay. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. All right, wait. Who the fuck background is that?
But you see what I'm saying?
Wait, who background is this?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Bordeaux. I get what you're saying.
All
Yeah,
right,
and you guys are totally forgetting
all right.
all of the second party market, all the second party games that Sony get that Microsoft don't get because they got the relationships. That's how we end up with Judgment. That's how we end up with a ton of other games that actually did really
But we're talking about
I
first party
think
studios.
no, we're talking about I think the conversation is
Okay.
All
will Sony change their strategy on how
Okay.
much games they
This-
develop. If they do,
Yeah.
I think their strategy is going to be less of these
fluffer.
fluffer shit,
Okay.
for lack of a better word,
All right.
and try to make more Horizon Zero
Mainstream.
Dawn.
Let me add to
All
that.
right.
All right, let me.
Bigger title.
All right, hold on one
So,
second.
right?
Wait, hold on. Sean, not Sean. Just let me pay the bill real quick. My brother, McNeil J. Chris, he says, fuck you, Z. You sent me a Sweetum T-shirt. You told me you was on an all alkaline diet, vegan based, fuck nigga. I need a large for the joke. Happy birthday. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the $5. I will split it at the titty bar. This is what I'm saying. All right. When you think of PlayStation, and this is what I'm saying a lot. This is probably what I'm saying here. Read my screen lines, right? When you think of PlayStation and what their praise and loyalty are about their diversity of games, everything for somebody, whether it's Dreams, with my brother Von Lamont, Predator, just that and the other, right? You know, all these other smaller little titles and stuff, right?
Game of the year.
Whatever the case may be. Then you do have the bigger ones, right? You know, what I'm saying, you know, what was told to me, this has nothing to do with David Jaffe. And we had a little a cyber conversation off and on. Like I said, I'm just meeting him, but I know you guys way more. You know what I mean? He probably don't trust my black ass as far as he can see me. You know what I mean? And vice versa, right? He might hit me with the F2 Brute. He might pull a crap or deal a game on me. You don't know yet, right? I'm just meeting him, right? But I say that to say this, right? So even echo to the conversation that we had, and he didn't even go into details for much online, right? So what I'm saying is, right, and I've been saying this for a while. Hear me out. That the PlayStation that you once knew, or what is that things are changing, right? Hear me out, right? So when I'm not, that's why I said to the guy, and like I said, like the argument, even with PS Now, they listen to issue or what they choose to develop on PC, and all, that doesn't make a difference. Only thing that we can do as consumers, PlayStation, guys or whatever the case, what this is gamers, hold Sony feet to the fire when it comes to them making quality games still, right? Where they decide to put their software, we don't have any. Where they put that bitch on the back of a toaster, I'm a console guy. I don't want to deal with drives and all that shit. Plug and play, and these next generation consoles are gonna be, like I say, more powerful than 90% of the motherfucking rigs out there in the world today, right? That's all that I'm saying that we have a control of. But what I'm saying, follow what I'm saying without saying too much, that what we're used to or accustomed, because this is a business. One of the most successful game in the world. It's a game by the name of Fortnite, right? It costs them $25 to make. We're talking about 100% return back on your interest, right? And as being a business, right? We all know that PlayStation more or less keeps the lights on over there at Sony. Follow what I'm saying, right? It's not the TV department, it's not the movie department, it's that and the other. It's the PlayStation department that keeps the lights on. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, which is cool, right? If that's why they lost their first financial CFO, because he wanted to split up at what makes money and what doesn't make money. But again, whether it being Sony being very prideful, he said the Japanese way, PlayStation all on one roof keeps how you say the lights on for all of Sony, right? Well, as far as you look at it, Microsoft,
Breadwinner.
yeah. As far as Microsoft, look at that's not the case for as far as the Xbox, right? And they don't have X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? It's not the same, right? It can be the gift and the curse. So what I'm saying is that whether it can be the wrong or the right, this, that, and the other, right? What you're used to, you may become accustomed to for, maybe don't expect that next generation, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're not gonna get the God of War or the sequel to Horizon, this, that, and the other, but you mean what's that goddamn game that took forever to come out? The Last Guardian, right?
Yeah, the fan
Don't,
service.
oh, okay. Don't expect those. You know what I mean? Going forward. And again, that's what makes some people love. You gotta realize when they reviewed The Last Guardian, motherfuckers was actually crying, or you know what I mean? Crying, this, that, and the other. This Microsoft would never do that, this, that, and the other. I mean, bro, I was knee deep in the console war back then. Look, they canceled Scalebound. Look, Sony waited 10 years and they still gonna give it to X1 thing. And they were praised and applauded for that, right? Yeah. Our praise and our follow where I'm going with this. Our praise and our applause means nothing. It's always about the dollar bill. So forget what he says here or this one says here. It's always about the money, and it's a business at the end of the day, right? And I think a lot of times, whatever the case may be, that get lost in how you say in translation. You know what I mean? Because now, and I was saying, even with Puerto Rock, we went back and forth on this, and whoever, right? Is the reason why Sony is the most successful now is not because, as far as money wise, not because they sold 100 million goddamn boxes. They make more money outside the box than they actually do with the box, with the software and services, right? So that's what I say when motherfuckers, and we can, I got some other stuff, I'll get to other topics when I got everybody here. And those getting lit for P-Rock. What I'm saying is, it's not because someone tells you something and it sounds cool, or just even with this guy named, with the MLB went this. No. No. They're in a very unique position. They have the best baseball in town and it's business. And why not get some of that Madden, some of that FIFA money? It's a fucking business, right? Because it doesn't make sense because we'll be playing for the royalty fees to the MLB, and the players we're not making it back on our investments. You know what I mean? So again, what you want to have your favorite baseball go away, or still be able to get your baseball and there's on other platforms? You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? So again, even as far as that, for us with topics, you had motherfuckers out there capping and gooning that never played baseball a day in their goddamn life. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, this shit get a little spooky here. Like, you know what I mean? Or even the fact that it was a goddamn game, the Death Stranding, the fact that it was on PC, or whether those who are looking for it or not, does that not make it still a great game? You know what I mean? Like,
I would say,
like, we don't.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue. And it's not even the fanboy stuff, right? When it comes to this, Sony creates their own console, right? And they have their own. Yes. They have their own first party developers, right? Yes, so the expectation from a person who buys that console is, Sony, I'm giving you $500 for this console, right? We don't give a fuck about any other platform, because if you're buying a PlayStation 5, you're worrying about what this company does for the PlayStation 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have 4 generations of Sony saying, hey, We got first party developers. These developers are focused on the platform that you're buying.
All right.
We're gonna make the best games possible on the buying. Now, if Sony changes that philosophy, right?
All right.
That's fine. They just need to say it. So that way, as a consumer,
Your
you can decide
expectations.
to either you know your expectations. It's like Phil Spencer. He said straight up, we supporting PC day one. You could get it on Steam, get it however you want. You know, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Sony says the same thing, okay, now you have a choice. You could stay on PlayStation, right? Or you could be like, you know what? I'm gonna move over to PC. But that's all really. That's all people are asking.
But
what do you want to do?
Upfront.
Oh, okay. Listen, thing. Listen.
That's it. We just be upfront.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Porter. Right? Even with that being said, right? Because we can go back and forth. The fraction. Hear me out, right? You know, outside of the cost, right? We gotta be real. This is when we gotta be realistic, right? Now, how many motherfuckers, right, really say, I'm just going to go out and buy a PC or a Game One PC?
That's not my argument. That's not my argument.
Let me finish.
No, I own a 6-bedroom house. Motherfucker lives in a project. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't care if somebody can't afford. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
what I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying is just say it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Just say it.
But what will change in the grand scheme of things, right?
For me, I'm playing on PC. I don't care.
Okay,
about
but you are okay. Here's the thing, right? And everyone here, more or less has a PC, whatever the case may be, right? And just behind the scenes, and motherfuckers getting that bitch up to running. Damn, I ain't got no sound on my left. Motherfuckers shoot. Not only the cost, we talking about the simplicity, the ease of use. Even the word term, quote unquote, plug and play comes in PC. But the simplicity of that, you know what I mean? And everybody being able to talk and bug the fuck out and just, you know, very, very streamlined. You know what I mean? Not saying you may not have no bugs and issues on my console, but that's a whole new different animal is what I'm saying, right? So, again, even saying that, whatever the case may be, what these $500 goddamn machines, right? Check it out, right? If we talking about far as that, we talking about they're going to be far as performance-wise, more powerful or more efficient than fucking 90% of the goddamn PCs in the world. So even no, I'm just saying, just being realistically speaking, as far as that, you know, like, you know, even you know what, I can just, you know, get Xbox games on PC. Downloading shit out of the goddamn Microsoft store. God damn it! Took me a day and a half to get Gears of War 4.
Let me put you this. Let's take Halo Reach for example, right? PC gamers got Halo Reach.
Okay.
Right? No different than you. Except those that are willing to put in the money, they're playing a better version than the one that you have. They're not paying online. And if that wasn't enough, they have a third-person mod, and they could play the entire single-player campaign in third person. Right. What I'm trying to say is this. You paid $500 for an Xbox One X console, yet you're treated like the side chick.
All right. Cool.
I'm not going to go through that with PlayStation. Imagine I buy a PlayStation 5, right?
Okay.
And Spider-Man 2 comes out day and date on PC.
Okay.
And we asking, man, can we get the Venom suit? And Sony's like, no, because that's part 3. You can't get it. PC gamers are like, man, not only do we got the suit, we got fucking Venom in our version. I would be pissed.
Okay. How
the fuck am I giving Sony $500 for a console?
Okay.
Plus $60 for PS5.
Okay.
And the PC motherfuckers get more shit.
Check it out, right?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what you want us to believe, right? Now listen.
That's not what I want you to believe.
I get it, bro. I'm with you, brother. I'm with him.
See, they're playing Reach in third person.
Okay, not a problem.
And wait, hold on, ZZ. Don't you like third person better than first person?
Hear me out. I mean, it's all right.
Quick question though. You like third person better than first person, right?
Okay, not a problem. I don't like Halo.
Right. You do like third person shooters, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Okay, see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna answer your question for you, right? The same person in here saying $500, especially when I got that bitch and spend $25 for a cable rate to get all the bells and whistles that you talk about, really doesn't kind of equate or really doesn't quote unquote make sense. If we're sitting,
you get more. Not just like from power perspective, right? Because that's a whole different subject, right?
I'm just saying,
like on PC alone,
all right.
If you want, like on PC,
I get it.
You never have a conversation if your game can't run is under 60. That's not a conversation that happens on PC. If your game is not running 60, it's because you don't want it.
I'm not negating any of that, right? But
that's what I'm talking about.
But console gamers, right?
In the end, listen. In the end, if PC has the same exact games as consoles, day and day, console lose every day of the week.
Okay, here's the thing.
Every day.
No.
Unless you're talking about affordability.
All right, which is always key, right?
Which I get, which is always a conversation.
All right.
But if you're talking about content, performance,
all right,
service, features.
But Puerto Rock, listen, brother. Listen. Here's the thing, right?
It's not even a conversation.
Not a problem. Here's the thing, right? Real talk. What you're saying, right? Even as far as that, because like it's a shout to my brother. I can't call my brother. I talked to him about what's my man name? What's the true godfather of the Xbox? My man name?
Bill Gates.
Okay, not Bill Gates. Okay, no. What's my man name? No. Yeah. Console gamers and PC gamers are two different consumers, right? Because even with the PS4 or the PS5, whatever the fuck, most motherfuckers are not gonna cop them bitches. They drop down to $300. So that same market right there itself, we wait to fucking 2.5 years to buy consoles and go out and drop $2,000 on a PC to get those benefits. That's not going to happen.
That's not my argument, Z. My argument. Listen, majority.
Hold on, I gotta wait, hold on. You finish the conversation. I gotta listen by the door.
Let me put it.
Hold it. Go to another topic. I gotta listen by the door. Hold on. I gotta get right back.
This dude's gotta get his Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean.
Listen. The majority of Mustangs that get sold are the V6. That still doesn't stop the GT500 being the best.
That's true.
Just because it doesn't sell the most, that's not my argument. Is not which one's going to get bought more. All I'm saying is, if Sony comes out and says, "Hey, this is the plan," and they adopt Microsoft's plan of a day and date on PC, the PC becomes the best version of PlayStation, de facto. Granted, will most people buy it? Probably not, because it's still expensive. But that's not my problem. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna get,
but I don't think most people not gonna make that change for the PC. It's like if
most people don't buy
Mustang
GT500.
That's true.
That's not what I'm saying. Most people don't buy Lamborghinis. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if Sony, I just need Sony. The thing with the console is the exclusives. I tell people this all the time. This whole thing about, everything should be on everything so that way people could decide. Bro, consoles don't have anything but exclusives. That's really the only thing. Because once you buy that console, you really only buy it for affordability and ease of use. That's it. Because the moment you buy it, it's a locked platform. You can't do nothing with it. You can't make it better. You can't add components. It's a locked platform. You're stuck with it.
Compared to a PC,
right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you have a PC and a console, and they both have the same exact library, and to include the first party day and day, content, features, performance, it's all in PC's favor and beyond. The only thing the console has is affordability and ease of use. And ease of use
the main reason what console
and ease of use. No, it's not. It's not. It's always been the games.
So back in the day, what was the best version of a game you could play?
I didn't concern with that.
No. The best version of the game.
I didn't concern with that. Back in those days,
the best version of the game was the arcade. And then you had to wait for it to come to console. Console was basically a watered down arcade machine.
No, there were games that were never in the arcade that was on console.
Nintendo had the watered down games though.
Listen, here's the thing. Back in the days, there was no
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat ran way better on arcade.
There was a few games like that. What I'm saying is, back in the days, the conversation wasn't about the best version of games. It was about the games themselves.
No,
and
they
were tied to a
meant
platform.
To be a gaming,
all right,
a game at home. So you have it was the ease of use. You don't have to spend money on it like with an arcade. You got a version that was plug and play. You got multiple systems, games in one system. Like it was the alternative to an arcade.
No, majority of the games on console wasn't even in the arcade.
I know, but that's after the fact. Arcade.
You know what I'm saying? The point was like the biggest discussions was the biggest discussions was Sega and Nintendo. Why? Because it was Sonic versus Mario. You know what I'm saying? It was Shinobi versus whatever Nintendo had. It's always been like that. It's always listen. Who here could tell me the specs? Who here, without going to Google, could tell me the specs of the Sega Genesis? Ain't no motherfucker here remembers the spec. Ain't forget the best. The best we can say, the best we can say, like how many megahertz was the CPU? Ain't nobody fucking know. How much RAM was in the
kind
bitch?
of a fixed 16-bit system.
You see what I'm saying? The reason why is we don't. When you look back at every convenience. Hold on. If you look back at every single generation, we remember the games clearly. We remember anything. We remember every single game that came out.
We weren't privy to the behind the scenes stuff. We're
People don't even give a shit about
we know what's inside of everything.
Okay.
Speeds of everything. Before we didn't know, it was just magic. It just worked.
Let's make sure we get these.
That was what consoles were.
I think he might have missed this one from Coop Man. Although I want to say this, I think David Jaffe had it right, and it's actually Co-op Man because that's how he read it. But we're gonna call you Coop Man anyway. But anyway, he said it's not first party, but y'all be sleeping on Persona 5. That game is one of the best games this gen, other than another PS4 title that's a masterpiece.
No, it's a cartoony game. It's a cartoony Japanese game. I want to hear that, right?
Yeah, that game kind of like, out there though. I ain't messing with no game.
Jersey Ghost.
Hey, Jersey
Ghost.
What the hell is my headset?
What you say?
He said, P-Rock, you acting like casuals want to pay $3K to play.
Listen, I don't care about the. Listen again. I don't care about the casuals.
Sony does.
I don't
They're
care.
They're gonna do stuff for casuals, not for us.
That's fine that they care. You guys listen to what I'm asking.
All right,
if Sony's gonna do it, then say it.
All right,
that's all I'm saying.
I just got the second to the
I
last
just went
one.
out
All right, let me pay the bills real quick.
Myself.
All right, hold on one second.
Like right now, I'm not buying an Xbox Series X.
All right.
And guess what? There's no game I'm gonna miss out on.
I got the
Phil
Jersey
told
Ghost
me.
So
this is what's
you have
happening.
a PC that can run those games?
No, I don't got a PC, but I'm getting a PC.
So you're going to get a PC.
Like me, Paul.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Let me pay the bills real quick. All right, hold on one second. Shout out to my brother, Coop, man. Coop. Hey, Coop, yeah, they should be set up for you tomorrow, Coop, my brother. Little mama. Right, hope I got everything right. 2T, you said, right? It's not first party, but y'all be sleeping on Persona 5. That game is one of the best games this gen. Another PS4 title that's a masterpiece. Shout out to him. We got here
You got the McNeil J.
I didn't see the Coop man. Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, I got the Coop man.
I
got Jersey Ghost, but you can read that one again. P-Rock, you acting like casuals want to pay $3K.
Yeah, okay. I mean, because I had to put it in live. Okay.
And then Vedger. That's
okay. Wait, hold me scroll up again. All right, hold on one second. I had to put it in a different light. Hold on one second. I do apologize. In real time, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't even see my man, Coop. P-Rock, you acting like a casual want to pay $3K to play. That's not going to happen. And Betcher said, if Sony says that their game's going to PC day and date, or even during the console, then that will be one and done deal, and there will be not be any way back. You won't find me on PC. Here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna say this. I think people are missing two critical things right here, right? Most people, not saying you, Vedger, whatever the case may be, right? I will use me, right? As I have a PC, a 2080 Ti, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and 199K, right? Top of the line. I can play whatever. My PC now is more powerful than these next generation console. The reason I choose to play on console is the ease in use. Very easy. Sit down, plug and play, and worry about doing it. Like I said, for even people to say that, to think that Game Pass is different from console and what's on PC, and it took me down there a day and a half to download goddamn Gears of War 4 from the Microsoft store. I don't like dealing with all that shit there. Also, too, I don't want to be put at a disadvantage when it comes to quote-unquote shooters or whatever the case, and, with mouse and keyboard, and again, and with all the hacking and all the modding. I don't have to worry about that on consoles. Another reason why I choose to remain my black ass on console. Also, what I'm saying, what I don't understand, we can see back of the argument, because again, I'm being real. I've been doing this console war shit for a while. P-Rock, we in the same age. And I mean, maybe you grew up in Belly Rose, P-Rock, but I've never heard Linux or Windows DOS, and they come up in an argument on the PlayStation Playground. It's been about Sega and Nintendo. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
You know why, though, right?
Why? Why is that?
Because those games wasn't on PC. That's why.
Well, they had a lot of games that were on PC.
Okay, no, they didn't have those games. Those conversations. That's why.
I'll give you an example.
The reason why we have the conversation now is because the games are on PC.
No, that's not true, right? It just doesn't matter.
Come on.
I'm telling. Okay, was Halo not on PC?
What?
Was Halo not on PC?
Like a long time after.
Like
No,
for example,
no.
not
for
true.
example, during
That's not
360, right? During 360.
No, I'm just giving you an
right?
example. We say right
No,
here
no,
with the lines.
no, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Was
During
that even
was,
more?
hold up. During 360, was Halo 3 on PC during the 360 era? No.
No, Donnie D didn't put
first
it
two
up
were.
there.
No.
But again, if we talking
No.
about the
Halo Reach?
the Revy Fabric,
Halo 4?
that was a Donnie D
Right?
decision. But
Here's the funny thing. Here's another thing.
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
Gears 1. Hold up. Gears 1 went to PC,
Yeah.
but they stopped it with Gears 2 and 3. Why? Why didn't
Donnie
they just
D.
keep going?
Because Donnie D.
All right. That's what I'm saying.
But this
Listen,
is that wasn't the question.
moment everything's different now.
No, it's
because
not.
Phil said no. Phil said everything
The
would be
question
day and date on PC.
listen, that's not the question. The
You see what I'm
question is that have you ever, if you think about Fable, if you think about Gears, if you think about Knights of the Old Republic, right? All that shit there, they were always on PC. That never came up in the conversation because at the end of the day, we're still talking about consoles.
No, that's not true at all. Majority of the games were not on PC. That's why you can have that conversation.
Listen,
Right?
one thing
Okay.
I realized.
Fable,
Listen,
Gears,
majority
Knights
of
of
the
the Old
games.
Republic, Jade Empire.
Let's not do this. On
No, it's
360,
the truth.
on 360, you were not
Let's
playing
stop.
Halo 3 on PC.
No, bro, listen to me. That's not what I said.
Gears 2, Gears
I
3.
said the original Xbox. Donnie D
see what I'm
stopped
saying?
that. I'm
Right.
saying
It's
about
not going to matter.
No,
though, if these games go to
Halo
PC
2.
or not.
Take for
Like,
example Halo 2, right?
All right.
Halo 2 didn't get to PC till 2007.
that's
yeah,
not what
but
I'm
you gotta
saying.
understand something. It's
No,
not
because
gonna ever
see-
matter, bro. PC players is not gonna buy, like they PC players for a reason.
Okay, you
People
know what?
play on
Okay,
console,
how about
they
this?
You
jump.
guys switching my argument.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't give a listen. Let me say this up front.
Okay.
I do not give a fuck
All right.
about what other people buy.
Okay.
So stop talking about other people. That's not my point.
So this is your
Okay?
narrative.
This is my point. Z made the choice to not play his games on PC,
No.
to stick with consoles,
Yes.
because he knows what Phil told him. Phil gave him a choice. Me,
Had nothing-
I don't know if I have that choice. Sony did not tell me what their plan is. That is my point.
Okay,
My
this-
point is not what people are going to buy.
Hey,
Don't buy. I don't give a fuck.
okay,
buy
Paul,
whatever
no,
you
so
buy.
if-
Hey, Paul, wait,
Z
wait, wait. Hey,
made
Paul.
the
Hold on,
choice.
Z.
All right,
Z
I'm
made
gonna
the
ask.
choice. Like, hey, I could play Microsoft games on PC or I could play
Okay.
on Xbox. I'm gonna choose Xbox. That's
Let me
his
ask you,
choice.
Kodak, let me ask you a question. If Sony start putting all the games day and day on PC, so you're basically saying you're going to PC, right?
Yes.
Right.
One console,
So
and I do it all.
let me just ask you a question, right? Like I gotta be just be honest with me. Do you currently own the gaming PC?
No.
Right. And I can promise you this: you're not gonna last. And I'm telling you that right now. You're not gonna
Oh
last.
my God! All you guys, everybody says that.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
And
Everybody
pause on
says
that,
like,
bro.
no, I'm telling you that you're not going to go up
This-
there and you think
bro,
everything is
all right,
gonna run
everybody
easy.
only
Like,
King ask you
only
something.
King
I
can
want to
come
ask you a
back.
question, right? Since you're saying I'm not gonna last, is it worse than 2 tours in Iraq?
That's completely different. Stop.
People got this bucket again.
The
They
reason
go
why
them
I'm
cock
asking that
dice again.
question-
And they
No,
go.
the reason why I'm asking that question is you guys don't know me. Like, what makes you think PC is gonna be hard for me? Based on what?
Because you haven't got one yet.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
a lot.
I never owned a Japanese car,
okay.
and now I own a
All right,
Japanese
bro,
car. What kind of logic is that?
Look,
I'm not a
when
PC
it-
gamer
when
that
it- when it comes
started
to-
on console and
First
never
of all,
went back.
okay.
Oh man.
Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh,
right?
man.
One, you will never have the superior version because when it comes to PC, right, somebody will always have a better rig than you. So
And?
All right. So
when it
wait.
And that means
you
what?
want to listen when it comes to
buying a new
updating
one?
drivers and all of that. You're not gonna want to do that. All of that's not gonna happen in one shot,
Wait,
right?
that you're getting into an
It's a lot of
insulting arena there, where you're basically calling him a liar. And
Oh
shit,
man.
that he's not gonna.
Hey, Buck, shut the fuck up about the beer.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Hey, wait. So I do got 2 topics, right? So Puerto Rock, you saying I was just trying to get this.
Wait, we're doing brain surgery now?
No. Okay,
here?
so listen.
Playing
This is
PC,
the question.
Take his word for it.
This is the question, all right? All right, and again, or is it you're going to PC because I'm sorry, you will go to PC, right? Whatever you choose to spend or whatever the fuck, right? Is it have the better version of the game?
It's to have one platform that does it all. One platform does it all. Because with PC, right? I'll
Okay.
get the
PS4 still
Microsoft
do
games.
that for you?
Listen, I'll get the Microsoft games. I'll get the PlayStation games. I get PC exclusives. And I do whatever hardware configuration I want. I'll get the mods. I don't have to worry about paid subscriptions anymore. Right?
You still have paid subscription, yeah.
Yeah,
subscription.
No,
and
you don't.
You
My
talking
PC's
about
got
you
nothing
talking
on
about
online
Game
service.
Pass?
Game
No,
Pass.
fuck
Oh,
Game Pass. I'm not talking about that.
okay. So,
So you
I'm talking about
got
paying
He's talking about
online.
He's talking about Steam. I mean, if it's on Game
okay,
Pass, you're gonna have to
but
pay.
No, he's talking about like
yeah.
PS Plus.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, I
believe.
ain't gotta do that shit
You're
either.
still paying. You're still paying monthly for that.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
ain't
so.
doing that shit no more.
I don't think Sony would let games be online for free. You
They
probably
don't.
said
They don't have no choice because PC gamers won't pay for that.
that they won't get the game. I see
They
some.
won't.
Well, I see
That
some.
defeats the purpose.
Yeah. I see
So
Sony.
Sony's gonna put the games, but not put the games. Like,
No,
make
no,
up
no,
your
no,
mind
no,
now.
no, no, no,
Y'all send the two messages.
no, it's not
If
two messages.
Sony is gonna put the games on PC, they're
Yeah.
just gonna have to do it the PC way. They have no option.
Okay, well, we'll see what MLB the show.
They have no option. It's gonna be free. I
would-
guarantee PC gamers are gonna get that game for free.
I mean, I don't.
It's gonna be free online.
We'll see.
They got.
We see
They're gonna
what
get it for free.
I don't see.
That's
Sony,
just the reality.
I don't see Sony again allowing.
They don't have a choice because PC gamers ain't gonna play that bullshit.
What I'm saying, what is coming to the
That's why
Switch?
Microsoft, when they first put Xbox Live on PC, it was a paid service.
Yeah, well,
that shit got shut down real
They
quick.
might, but I don't know.
That's why they tied it in with Game Pass Ultimate.
And here you go. And MLB the show most likely be through Steam.
I mean,
And that
PlayStation
Steam's
doesn't have a
free.
store.
Steam don't charge. Steam don't charge for online.
PlayStation doesn't have a home, like they don't have a
They might make one.
marketplace.
They don't have a store. So most likely when MLB show the show go, most likely it might even be Epic Game Store exclusive. And guess what? They don't pay online on Epic Game Store.
I don't know.
exclusive.
They
They don't pay for
that, but
online.
I don't. Me
That's what I'm
personally,
saying.
just,
That's what I'm saying. When you think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you buy an Xbox Series X and a PS5, that's a G right there, right off the bat.
All right.
So you're already paying big money. You're gonna pay big money. It's not like when you're gonna buy a console at the beginning of a launch, you're putting down some money. It isn't cheap. If you want it to be cheap, you're gonna have to wait 3, 4, or 5 years, right?
Okay.
But if you're doing it from the start, you're gonna put in some money, right? So it's really no different. PC, if Sony makes this decision, that one PC got first party Microsoft games, first party PlayStation games, right? Hell, I could fucking get a fucking Nintendo emulator.
What about the
So now I got Nintendo games.
what about the third party? What about the third party games?
You still got third party games. You get all
No,
of
a
them.
lot of third party don't go to PC.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. What about the third party games, right?
Why a lot of third party? Like what?
But
If Sony's putting
Rockstar.
their own first party on PC day one, what's gonna stop a third party from putting it on PC then?
oh, well,
Rockstar.
you know,
It's one of the biggest.
yeah,
Like
they don't.
they don't care.
Like
about
Madden wasn't on for years.
It came because the service.
Yeah, all the big.
Yeah, I was about to say. What about
first-party
actually? What
games
about Madden and stuff like that? Like,
Is Madden on there now?
for their service?
Okay,
yeah.
so then what the fuck are
2K?
you talking about?
Their
But
service.
like it's not a
All the
given.
first-party,
It's
on
not
there,
given
though.
for day and day. Like you see, Rockstar don't do day and day on PC.
Okay, so man, Red Dead
Okay.
Redemption's 2
It's
suck
not
ass
just
anyway.
Red Dead.
I
That's
could wait
just
a year.
always been their model. Like
Okay. So I'm supposed to buy a console for one game?
No, I was asking
One
about
third-party
the sports
game?
titles.
not
You do,
that.
that for, you do it for PS4.
Okay. I do it for PS4 because of a whole bunch of first party games, a whole bunch. Like, for example, The Last of Us 2. Can I get that day and date on PC?
That's a PS3 game. I mean,
Okay.
okay.
The Last of Us 2 is a PS3 game?
So,
No,
so now,
I was talking before you said
so
PS4.
Sony's not putting games day and day on PC.
let me pay bill,
probably
let me-
like a year later.
But
Which-
that's
let me-
what
let me
I'm
pay the bill real
talking
quick.
about. Now we're back in circle.
Hold on, wait, question. No,
that
look.
still makes no
Oh,
sense.
here's
though,
let me
like-
pay the bills real quick. Shout out to my brother AP the shooter, and no, he said, "Won't my X run everything next gen?" No, for the first 2 years, yeah, the X will have exclusives. AP the shooter, and my man here. He said here, there are way more casual gamers gaming on PC than casuals on console. I doubt that very seriously because of the cost. And if you're talking about somebody, here's the thing: you use this broad parameter when it comes to PC. Everyone that has a PC could be considered a PC game if you play fucking solitary or goddamn Minesweeper. Okay, boom. All right. But what I'm saying is this, in the very essence of the word, we talking about, what I mean? People choose the game on console for the simplicity and ease and use. Bro, we in these parties every day, like I said, and motherfuckers trying to get someone to boot up and run on PC. Like, you got to hear the stories that be going on behind the line. But I'm just saying, me personally, I love the simplicity of console. Even me doing the dog shit show and not touch nothing, I can leave my settings as they are. Not touch a goddamn thing. Come in the next day, I ain't got no audio on my left ear. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not knocking those that do. But again, I'm just being if tradition teaches us anything, or history teaches us anything, and I'm going to go into the next topic, right? I give you an example. When EA came out, that motherfucker said, yeah, the Titanfall lifetime exclusive, whatever. I'm just going about, we saw those PC numbers for the month. That shit did like 10,000. And everybody got these more powerful goddamn rigs, and whatever the fuck the case may be. I don't like the game on PC, also because of the cheating and the mods. Bro, put me in an even playing field. Like, that's all that I'm saying. Now, if my man P Rock wants to go out there, you know what I mean? I'm not calling him a liar, but that's what he wants to do. You know what I mean? But he's saying for one use. I'm just saying, like, if it be performance or what, because you didn't get the X or the Pro, that's not a big deal to you. Like, I that's just, whatever.
I already told you my reason.
I just came back.
Because PC gamers will get a better treatment than console gamers.
A better treatment?
Console gamers, listen. Bro, I just told you an example.
I just came back. I said, hold on. The whole conversation just got back.
No, before you even laughed, I just gave you the Halo Reach example. That shit happens all the fucking time on PC. PC gamers just get more. And they paid less in terms of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is.
So why you don't do it now then?
I will flip the fuck out if I buy a PlayStation 5 console and I give Sony more money, but the PC gamers get more content on the same fucking game.
Okay, that's
it.
Okay, it's like this like Death Stranding, right?
Listen. At the end of the day, right? All I'm saying is this. You made a choice on how you want to play Xbox games.
No, it's not just game. Period.
All I'm saying is
it's not just games.
Listen. Whatever. All I'm saying is you made a choice. Right?
The game.
You made a choice. That's it. You made a choice on what to do, on how you want to do it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Microsoft said this is what we're doing.
It's bigger than Microsoft.
You looked at what Microsoft said, and you're like, nah, fuck it. I'm sticking with this.
All right, it's bigger than Microsoft.
All I'm saying is I want the same choice.
No,
I want Sony to say this is what we're gonna do.
All right.
And I'm gonna do the best for me.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not. But it's not about the Xbox. Xbox got that game of dog, play more multiplats, anything. I can have those same better versions of the same multiplats on PC.
I know that. But you choose console.
I choose to play on consoles. Like
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I want to be able to make the same choice.
Except
I'm going PC though. I'm going the opposite direction.
So you can all your multiplats, everything's gonna be on PC.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna own. Like, let's say Sony before. And this is what's gonna piss me off because I know what Sony's gonna do. Sony's not gonna say shit until like 2-3 years after the PS5 is already launched because they're not gonna do this. They're not gonna do what Phil spent. I'm telling you, they're not gonna go on the PS5 reveal. Oh, and by the way, all these games are available on PC. They ain't doing that. They're not that stupid.
Hey, Porter up.
Yeah.
But that's why next gen, I'm gonna have a PS5 and a PC. Right? If Sony don't make the decision, I'm gonna have my PS5. Sony changes their philosophy halfway into it. I'll slowly merge over to PC, and then that'll be my PS5. Will be my last console I will ever buy.
Hey, Porter up.
And that's it.
Well, so you're already buying a PC at the start of next generation.
Oh yeah, because I'm the PC is the replacement for the Xbox console.
So basically, you spend $2,000 to replace an Xbox.
I already spent $700.
Yeah.
Hey,
$2,000 to replace an Xbox.
P-Rock got this bitch on his boogie.
Yes. Now let me ask you this. Who said that?
No, but I've seen.
Tsunami said it. Get his ass, P-Rock.
Who said that?
Get his ass, P-Rock. Somebody said that shit.
Hey, Tsunami. Right? Tsunami. Is that the only thing I'll be able to do on my PC though? Is just play Xbox games? Or can I
But
do
my
more
point
shit?
is, you're saying that's going to be a replacement for Xbox.
Yes.
Why didn't you get an Xbox and save the money?
Okay, so I get an Xbox. How is Xbox going to help me on my channel?
Yeah, he's a content.
Don't you already have a PC?
Not good enough, no.
But that ain't stop you up till now.
Okay. I'm saying though, but what can I, like, if Xbox sucks ass again, what do I do with it? Nothing. It's a paperweight.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
The point is, I can buy a PlayStation 5 and a Series X for less than my.
Tsunami, why did you get a PC then?
Because I can, fuck nigga.
Okay, well,
so this is what you understand.
I have money.
I'm gonna be real. I got this console in my house, right? I got this console in my house, right? It's called the Xbox One, and all it is a glorified USB charger for my VR. I don't turn it on
because you chose not to improve your life.
Because there's no fucking good games on this shit. Right? At least with a PC. Look, bro, you capping for Sea of Thieves. You can't tell me what a good game is.
First of all,
I don't want to hear your opinion on the game. You cap for Sea of Thieves. I don't want to hear about your opinion on the games.
But I also have a PS4 Pro, and I have the Xbox One X.
All right.
What do you have?
All right. I got my PS4 and Xbox One.
So you got a Slim and an OG? God damn. Okay. Yeah. You was dedicated to not.
But they still play games though.
Go out and upgrade to a $2,000 rig.
They still right. My main thing is
God
I'm
damn.
not buying another Xbox console to be a dust collector.
All right.
If
That's
Xbox,
that man's opinion.
if Microsoft
All right.
makes no good games, it's not gonna stop my PC from.
Hello, Mike. Hello.
And content for my channel.
What the fuck happened? Wait.
Likewise, for Xbox games.
Likewise,
And if the
I have
Xbox
only
games ain't
turned
good,
on. Bro,
it's a dust
listen,
collector.
that's not true because every other game that I own runs better on my X than on my Pro.
All right, let me pay the bills.
Second of all, the last time I turned on my PS4 was Spider-Man, and that was a year and a half ago.
Right,
okay, good for you.
I'm gonna pay the bills real quick. My man Mark.
Congratulations. Sell your PS4 then.
My man Marketplace said 100 million PS4s with only 4 million Spider-Man sold.
God,
I don't know what he mean by that. Spider-Man
I don't
sold
know
well.
about 4. I don't know if it's 4.
He talking about something else. He ain't talking about Spider-Man.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, but hold on, we got here another bill right here.
But he is correct.
Yo,
There's a big disparity.
Tsunami said you mad people are finna spend $2K on a PC next gen, but this gen you bought multiple Xbox, PS4s, and PC. So how is it?
No,
different?
I'm not mad. I'm mad that he didn't buy a Pro or X. He bought it by
Why are you mad
$2,000
at
rig.
buy Pro Next?
Oh no.
I mean, he
just
played
saying.
the games though. He like a level 25 or higher. 20.
Yeah, that's why I think it's funny.
I'm gonna tell you. There's one dude that shit. Oh, I got a Pro. I'm like, fuck it. And then he talks shit like, oh, I'll beat you in Street Fighter. Motherfucker didn't even have PS Plus to play Street Fighter.
No, my point is,
So
your
you-
argument
no,
is
no,
you're
no,
going to
my point
upgrade
is this.
next
He got a
gen
Pro.
to a $2,000 rig when you didn't want to spend $300 for the new Xbox.
Because the
PS4.
rig will get more value beyond gaming than an Xbox console.
I respect that.
I don't know how.
But, okay,
any other
at
way I can tell you,
that, okay.
Zoo, I don't know how any other way I can tell you.
I'll break it
It
one more.
does more
You can
than
buy,
Xbox.
legit, you can buy a X, you can buy a PS5 and a rig, and it still be less than buying a gaming
Listen,
rig.
what you fail to understand,
So I'm
he's
gonna buy
trying
a
to grow
rig
his
and an
channel.
X?
All right.
What the fuck is
I
this guy
don't know.
Nigga, that's
$1,500. Listen. All right, Zoo, I'm
That's
gonna tell you the truth.
$1,500. You can
I'm
buy
gonna
a
tell you-
PC, an Xbox, and a PlayStation for $1,500, and it still costs less than a gaming rig.
I'm gonna buy a $500 PC.
A $500 PC for
listen.
Oh man, this dude. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
How about this?
This guy really loves Phil Spencer, bro.
No, but listen. We can put this in there. P-Rock, how much are you planning to spend on your rig, or what will be your goal to spend on your rig?
I'm gonna start out with like around 1,700.
$1,700. Can we say $2,000?
All right, you can say $2,000. Fuck it.
$2,000, and that would get him more or less to be able to play any and everything within that generation, which is cool. You know what I mean? But my thing, well, not my thing. I'm just saying. So even as far as the multi-plats, you don't really do shooters, right, B-Rock? No. Okay. But even
80% of my games are good.
Yeah, or whatever. Like it's.
I would say it's like 80-20.
All right. Well, any multiplayer games that you would play or you do play or would play. You know what I mean? Like far as that's my thing. It's not when I wanted to add. I did want to get to this last topic. Y'all need to do somewhere else. Like it's not so much about what Microsoft and their games. Xbox got their games is dog shit. I'm just about the multiplats, and again, like the community being. You talk to my friend and the simplicity in the use of that there, right there. And it's not so much about me having the best version. Because of course, if you want the best version, you're going to game on PC. You know what I mean? If you want to.
Also, a lot of games still aren't crossplay, so you have to stay in that PC ecosystem until they do.
Yeah, and I don't. I mean, yeah, you know, that's my thing. Like, let's shout out to Mortal Kombat with the crossplay, PS4 versus Xbox, or Duty. I just don't like to be at a disadvantage. There's a lot of cheating and shit that goes on PC too. You know what I mean, yeah, my man can play whatever the fuck he wants to play. That's as far as with me. Like, I want to. And then for the Xbox thing, I'm just saying if Sony announced tomorrow that they're going to put what's called, I'm still going to buy the PlayStation 5 or I'm a console gamer. That's all. You know what I mean? Because I play. Well, me personally, I play more multiplayer than anything, so that's more conducive to me. Hey, say in my lifestyle or my sexual preference, I don't want to deal with this shit. My PC is for content creation only. If PC came up with a AAA goddamn game that would come to consoles, that's the only time you will probably see me playing something on PC. You know what I mean? Outside of maybe VR. I mean, they've been trying to get me to try VR. Other than that, no. But I did want to get to this last topic. I seen Poor Rock bring it up about, and I didn't really get to indulge into it much. I know it's late for Pete Rock. It looks like these next generation consoles may get delayed. What how do you, like, far as like I said, of course, the coronavirus, yeah, the what do you call it, the coronavirus? I'm sorry, because I know some Microsoft they have a plant in South America, but not to handle that type of load, especially for console launch. How do you guys feel about that? Is it an issue? Are you cool with that? Just want to go across the ball and get your guys' opinion.
Okay, I go first. I'm all for it. Then if it's a health reason why, so you can always game anytime, but so let them handle that, whatever. And like I said, I'm building a PC, so I'll be good.
1 second.
Listen. Even so much you building a PC, your cards and shit, and made over there, they come from China. You know what I mean? So
not all of them. They not be. Some of them over
I don't
here
know.
now.
I don't know any plants. So I know everything's in Foxconn with AMD and NVIDIA. Like they make everything, iPhones, every goddamn thing comes from over there.
That's why I order mine up now, though. But they put that shortage out on them.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's not me.
Hold on, my man Righteous Fisher said I seen Suzume fight a straight cat with a can of tuna. True fuck nigga, you right about that? Give me that can of tuna. What are your thoughts about this, P Rock?
Xbox?
P Rock, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are your thoughts about that?
Like I said on Twitter, to handle the disease. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like the disease is more important than this shit. Like listen, and I'm probably maybe I could say that, or PlayStation guys could say that, because we have a shit ton of games this year anyway. So it ain't gonna hurt us.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna see. I can see me right now. Open my console with a just
like you Xbox guys, you might have an issue with that.
First of all, that's not true because they're cross-gen. We ain't missing shit.
Hey yo.
But what if they delay Halo because of this?
Then fuck it.
Shit,
Well, everything, but no, what's crazy though. But even like for those who don't do digital, all the discs and everything, we just talking about like real talk. Forget a generation. This impacts our way of life. Not forget gaming. No, it does. No, real talk, bro. Listen, I was doing a video about this. Yo, you know how much shit that this plant makes, bro? TVs, phones, cameras, bro. You know what I mean? Watch your kids. They have ripping out wives and children. What this shit? The niggas say, watch your husband, watch your kids. Yeah, bro. Shit there, bro. Hey, bro. Like I said, I can see you right now with a half a can of Lysol opening my goddamn console. Fuck it, man. Hey, bro.
My man Z was waiting for that no chat. That's what the problem is.
Hey, bro. Like I'm just saying, bro. They make a lot of shit, man. Like,
my man had that unboxing video ready.
Hell yeah, bro. I was counting the dollars as we speak, man. For real, but bro, I ain't gonna lie to him. He said gaming is a very selfish hobby. Man, I don't give a fucking be the Ebola out that motherfucker. Walking dead, man. Give me my goddamn console. I spray that bitch down. Fuck is you talking about, bro?
Yo, ZZ in the hazmat suit. Hey, I gotta be out, man.
Say no more. I'm
gonna check you out.
All right, say no more. Hey, P-Rock, when you coming back, yo? He left?
He gone.
He left. That nigga dipped out. Yeah, we supposed to be doing some people in the show, but now I'm just saying, like, that real talk, like, that plant, and, makes a lot of shit, bro. Like, a lot of shit for... Not just gaming, bro. Yeah, I'm just saying, man, bro. We talking about, man, bro. If I can't get my console November holiday 2020, man. Shit, man. Come on, man. Fuck that.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's good?
Hey, 2020 started like a shitty year, ain't it?
Oh yeah, he talking about Z chill, man. Fuck that. I want my PS5 and my motherfucking Xbox Series X. Gaming is a very goddamn selfish hobby. Shit, man. I do, man. Like I'm just saying, though. Like,
hey, can I donate? What they need more mouth covers? Like,
I don't know. I need my shit, bro. I need my shit, bro. Man. He talking about, man. I ain't gonna get me wrong. Hey, I just seen fucking 2 videos on Instagram. The cops taking the lady out the car. She was supposedly.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hey yo, and she, I ain't. My hand says when she broke her neck. I ain't seen nothing but her neck. I know she just stopped fucking moving and died. Like yo, it's like World War II with that motherfucker, bro. Like shit.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Like bro. Like I mean, I don't know. Like
my thing is how did it just like spread like this? Like it was already like a thing. Why is just
what happened? Because they kept it under wraps for so long instead of fucking, because it's not something. It's not a new virus or disease. I say nothing new under the sun. You see the? Of course, everybody hasn't seen the video of the guy, the doctor, whatever that was, the scientist, with says killed on the side of the Lysol can. Lysol killed a lot of shit. Let's see, motherfucker, it's old shit, motherfucker spraying shit down with fucking Lysol. But you know what I mean? Z wanted to risk it all from hey, bro, hell yeah, Blue Ranger willing to risk it all. Hey, bro, it's like this, man. We all like not we, but you know, some of them may have just gotten their console, or whatever the fuck the case may be. I want that new shit, man. If I got to reverse me getting the chest cold or whatever, the fuck, I ain't gonna listen, bro. I spray that bitch down, man. Or if I gotta spray a little extra, maybe I gotta pay $100 more to get my shit imported from Germany. Hey, fine, fuck it, man. I want my motherfucking PS5 and my motherfucking Xbox Series X, bro. I need that, man.
Big facts, bro. Big
Yeah,
facts.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
Hey,
Shit.
Z,
Yeah, what up?
you an enthusiast, bro.
Hey, yo, listen, let me tell you something, man. I think we gonna have, listen. No, P Rock, my motherfucking brother, but he might be tested for the coronavirus. I ain't no way in believe this nigga gonna just spend $2 grand on PC, and he got the slim, and he got the OG joint. P Rock, my motherfucking brother.
That nigga gonna be in the middle of a game and get that pop up message. So
Yeah.
what the
fuck? Yeah, bro. Like I'm
all my damn progress going. What?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm just
I
saying.
say the opposite because he's a cheap bastard.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. Nah, listen, P Rock, my motherfucking brother, bro. Listen, man.
Niggas don't know.
Hey, man, listen. P Rock is Flair Flintstone this shit here. He the only motherfucker I know who got a PS4 VR running on the fucking 2013 PS4 hardware, bro. Like, I don't see my brother going out there bitch spending $2 grand.
The 2000.
No.
See, how many times we was on Call of Duty, bro, and my shit just closed out of the blue, bro. Just in the middle of a kill streak, bro. Just closed.
Yeah, like I just like it's not about an Xbox. I'm just gonna say to people in the crowd, Z man, I don't give a fuck what's my thing. My thing is overall the simplicity of it. Xbox games right now are dog shit. I'm not playing fucking. I ain't capping for the multiplats or whatever. I don't want to play against, mouse and keyboard. Also with PC too, it comes a lot of cheating, a lot of modding, a lot of hacking. I don't want to deal with that shit. You can't fault a brother for that. So even I'm just being real. Even if Sony's saying that they're gonna bring it on, I don't give a fuck. What I'm trying to say, right? Part of I think he's slick. He get to talking loud on that playground. Motherfucker, you just as old as me. We never heard PC come up in the equation. At the end of the day, like
but then you took it to Xbox. We weren't on the playground when Xbox came out.
Well, even though
Sonic,
Sonic
was on PC.
Yeah, but no, regardless, I'm just saying, it's never been an issue. Like I'm just being all in it. Like motherfucker, you talking about? Don't get me wrong. And I'm gonna say this again. And not shout out to those that play on PC, but we have given voices to the voiceless. A lot of shit has always been on PC. We talking about console. I am a console gamer. Right? That's it. I will always be a console gamer, right? Only way I see me really gaming on PC if they came up with a AAA game, which I doubt that because you niggas don't really spend no money. A AAA goddamn game, right? That I couldn't get on console and then find it, you know what I mean? Like a third person action adventure, some ill shit. You know what I mean? That I couldn't get on PC, on consoles. Then yeah. You know what I mean? Other than that, no. Like I said, I just don't. Even like I said, you ever try to unless Microsoft fix it? Like I tried to download Gears of War 4. You know what I mean? And I got 300 up, 300 down. That shit took about 9 hours. Like man, what the fuck is this, bro? I don't want to deal with that shit, man. That's all. I think a lot of motherfuckers just panicking. You know what I mean? We always talk about I'm gonna do this on PC. I'm not saying that he won't. You know what I mean? This was like I said, me being a content creator. Now me, I got it still on this PC. I got a 2080 Ti. 32 gigabytes of RAM, 900K and all that, all the bells and that. I paid about $1,500. That's not including the insurance and the warranty, 3-year warranty. You know what I mean? I got a steal on it, right? But with that being said, I could have had a 2016 this month. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm just using it for what you see right now and streaming. That's it. You know what I mean? So, not my thing. At the end of the day, I understand I can get games for cheaper. But also too, like when motherfuckers make it seem like that it's just smooth fucking sailing, it's not. Like, you know what I mean? There are a lot of bugs and shit on fucking PC shit too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta be realistic here, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like, shit.
I'm gonna be the first one across,
What?
And saying And I'm a broadcaster for games in a PC, so these people can see how they run and stuff.
Wait.
You
You
know what I mean?
broadcast on
What are
PC.
you talking
You
about,
gonna
Parker?
sign that PC
Wait. Hey,
contract?
Parker, what are you gonna broadcast on PC, Parker? What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, hopefully I'll be broadcasting by this week coming up.
Broadcasting what? What are you gonna use?
Games, motherfucker.
What games you talking about? What are you using?
Like triple play game, like
triple play
probably
games. What the fuck is triple play game? What do you use to broadcast this gameplay? What are you using? You got a capture card? What are you using it, bro?
I'll take care of all that in due time, though.
You talking
about?
Say you don't know. That's what he said.
Yeah, you talking about you a PC? Then you need an eternal joint. You know, PC. Talking about another $400.
Parker, sign that PCMR contract.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna be all right, though. I'm gonna see what Z talking about. I think Z fraud right now.
What you mean?
But I'm gonna bring real truth to the people out there. Unlike Z, he a false prophet. You know
what am I falsing about, bro? I like the simplicity, bro. That's all. Like, look, I'll give you an example. Crossplay, right? We all on Mortal Kombat, whatever, right? PC ain't dead.
Where the crossplay originated from? It started with the
No, you ain't making no sense. You know why?
PC? Yeah, hold on. Let me finish. Calm down.
Here you go.
Remember, we had Shadowrun, right? That was on PC and Xbox, though. Okay. So come on, we're gonna cut the bullshit out.
Xbox.
This is what I'm gonna say right here again, right?
Parker dumb. We talking about Mortal Kombat. He talking about Shadow.
I don't know what
you know why?
That shit just flew past his head.
Yeah, it did. You know why the PC wasn't included? Fuck niggas ain't buy the game. It was only 7 copies sold illegally across the border, right? I'm looking at you, Garrett. You fucking niggas don't buy no game. You niggas be look. You know you didn't buy. Look. I got $100 body. Anybody can find D's Steam ID. You know you niggas don't be trapping out the bando. You know what I mean? That's why they wasn't included in the crossplay thing, because they be fucking up. They don't fucking be fucking buying their goddamn game.
On some funny shit, people that don't game on PC, that's talking about like Photo Rock earlier. I'ma just jump over like, I know about this. You really don't know about this. Like when it comes to like games, and certain games don't even run because you gotta go and do a whole bunch of shit. You gotta clear cache and all of that shit, bro. You're gonna spend like 30 minutes on YouTube just to how to get shit to run. Like
that's like saying
that shit. Like
that's like saying, if the grocery store starts selling this other food, I'm gonna become a farmer. No, nigga, it's not that easy.
They don't.
You could be a farmer, but no.
Stop saying you need a master's degree to play on PC. Come on.
I don't want to say that.
You're trying to scare people off PCMR.
Hey, Buck.
Sign that contract.
Get him.
Get him. Buck a PC gamer.
Hey, Buck, you've been a PC gamer, bro. Like your whole life.
I know. And I'll say this: it ain't the same as it was 15 years ago.
We know you still ain't got a 15-year-old PC.
Hey, Buck. Fuck all that. Hey, Buck, when you playing that? Listen. When last time you booted up your PC, fuck nigga? When last time you get on PC?
A couple days ago.
Hey, Buck.
What'd you play on that?
I played Call of Duty
on your PC.
I played Call of Duty. It's just like
Buck can't even last 30. He can't even last 30 minutes without his PC overheating, bro.
Oh, come on, I could get 60.
Come on, how many times you got to reboot your PC when we was playing? How many times did you just
ultra low settings?
Listen,
Hey guys, I'll be back. I gotta reboot.
No.
Yeah.
I have another crash. Man, that was like one time. I've had more crashes at Battlefield 5 on Xbox.
But
what you gotta press? Alt, Control, Delete. Is that?
Yeah, stop it.
Come on, Buck. You and I know.
For how long?
No, it ain't like it was. No, I'll admit, like back like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, bro, there was some shit you had to deal with. Like,
but it don't matter.
Even like playing Arkham Asylum.
Now, for example,
my controller to work, man, that was an ordeal. Borderlands, those were hard to get to work.
Updates that you get on your PC, right? Windows update. Sometimes some of these shit fuck up even certain games that you're trying to play, and you got to go back and roll back.
That's one of the worst things.
But that's what they don't understand. Like what the updates that you get in and the drivers that you install has nothing to do with the game that you're trying to play. Sometimes,
but see, that's
not compatible. That's what I'm trying to tell Porter Rocky.
And I'm gonna throw this out. It's not gonna affect every game. Some games just run smooth.
Running the game,
right.
On PC. That's not. But you're running into more problems. You run into problems on PC that you rarely come across on console.
But
I could play a game on PC in the morning, everything fine. I get back home, my sound ain't working.
The positives are that way for me.
Going through 100 settings.
Random system updates.
I don't know what type of PC you built, Noah, though.
Hey man, Parker just capping. Now Parker going.
What you mean?
That nigga Parker in 2018 bet me, Neff, and I can't remember who else to build the most powerful PC, right? First it was just Nelf, and I got involved in it because I had some unforeseen money come, right?
I hit this lick.
But this nigga Parker didn't even build a PC, and he started the bet.
Well, I spent over $700 today for one. Right?
On what? Crack?
He said on a CPU. He bought a CPU for
on your CPU.
He bought a CPU.
You bought the CPU? What you gonna do with the CPU, Parker? What you gonna put the CPU in?
He thought that was the PC.
Oh, on the motherboard.
He thought CPU stuff.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Nigga, you pay way too much for a CPU, bro.
You guys are trying to do
stop.
away
$700? What do you plan on doing?
No, I'm wrong. I didn't say I paid $700 for CPU. I said I spent $700 on the parts. The CPU was $400. The i7 9700K. Stop playing with me. So I smack the shit out your ass.
700K.
So what you got the CPU plugged into, Parker? It just sit in the
box.
box.
The other parts still coming though.
Still coming.
Yeah.
So that's what he asked you. He said, "What is the CPU sitting in?" He said,
"In the box."
What parts did you get?
I got hold up. I got the tower, of course, right? Was it NZXT right there? The two storage drives, the RAM.
How much RAM?
I got like 16 gigs.
You get the motherboard?
Yeah, the motherboard coming too. It was like, well, I forgot how much it was, like 180.
You got the X570 or X470?
I don't know, that might be 570.
Oh shit! You got an AMD motherboard with an Intel CPU?
Oh man, an AMD motherboard.
Shit. That nigga about to blow up his $400 CPU.
I told you. Wrong again. For the record, Noah's shit caught on fire, not mine though. So yeah, Noah.
It's on fire. Hey.
Your shit caught on fire, not mine.
Hey, you get a power supply, Parker? You get a power
supply?
Yeah,
I just said 700.
Nigga, $700 ain't gonna get you all that shit, bro.
Nah, you're lying.
He's admitting that he's doing it little bit. He's doing what he can for now.
I feel like
I'm placing this shit in my head, bro. You got the CPU was over $400. You said you got 97K. The motherboard had to run you at least for a good one. I would say at least 100 or more.
He said 180.
Hey, Parker, don't even unbox that shit. Send this shit back.
But saying, I put two storage drives. Listen,
they're
though, right?
They're straight hating.
I mean, they hate. I pay like $40 for the
so yeah,
SSD.
The power supply.
Right?
What you spend on the power supply?
It's like $60.
Oh shit! You got to.
He got a bronze. He got a bronze.
Hey, I cut the lights off.
He got a 550 bronze.
Cut them lights off. Y'all eating my juice. My PC.
That shit gonna burn out. That shit gonna burn your chip out.
But you got a 500 watt Parker?
And with the 2 terabyte hard drive. That's like $50.
Okay, now that's okay. You over 700 or you lying?
Yeah, but nigga, you way over 700, dog.
That's $50 though. What you talking about?
For a 2 terabyte?
Hard drive, not SSD.
Oh, he must got a hard drive. He must got a hard like a spinning.
Yeah, he didn't say an SSD. You can get that.
The 240 SSD is $40 though.
How much you spend on the case?
The case was like 105.
Man, oh my god!
Nigga, I literally just did the math. We just did the math. You're lying.
Hey, yo, Parker, go quote Captain.
I didn't lie. I'm not lying.
You didn't quote Parker Captain.
No, this is what happened. It's in Parker cart. He ain't ordered it yet though.
Parker, what power supply you got for $60?
Yeah, that's a gun.
I told 700. Why?
A 700 watt power supply for $60?
You must have caught it.
What kind of charge you get?
Best Buy.
Man, from the Toys R Us, like
let him build his PC the way he wants to build his PC. Okay,
you got all this stuff on eBay. You better make sure that shit real.
All this stuff came from Best Buy. Fuck, you talking about?
Best Buy? Oh fuck no.
Yeah. I would say Best Buy. Damn.
Your best bet was Amazon, nigga. God damn.
No, I got shit from Best Buy though.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Hey Parker, I want you to take pictures of everything and send it into the DMs.
What's up? Who want to put some money on the line right now?
I'll put some money on the line right now. That's just sitting $700.
Yeah.
I spent over $700. How much you want to lose right now?
Bruh, for all these shit just named.
You said over.
Who want to take
that was over. Now
Who want to take the bet?
it's $1,200. I told you it was over $7.
I rented some goddamn lag.
today.
I don't know about that.
Earlier too.
I don't know about this one, Pity Pat Parker. Pity Pat Parker, and I don't care.
Everybody think I'm lying.
Pity Pat Parker, and I don't care. Yeah, man.
Like I said, and I ain't getting no handouts. Nigga.
Parker, you get a fan?
Like no, it'll be
what's your cooling?
I asked him that earlier. He said Parker said he bought a window fan.
No, CPU fan. CPU fan.
I used to do that back in the day.
That's like
take a regular fan and just open up the case.
With the thermal
case. Thermal fan on in his house.
That's just going thermal throttle in 5 seconds.
That's what I did.
Yeah, the 97 cage run hot, bro.
I do that still sometimes.
That's why the fan's gonna be for that.
Just open that shit up, put that fan on.
The CPU fan though, with a little thermal paste. You know.
Yeah.
He said.
Thermal paste. You need that when you put a CPU fan on. Okay. You need to check that.
The Colgate, right?
Yeah.
You know Colgate. Fuck out of here.
Niggas said, motherfucker. Hey, yo, fuck these niggas, Parker.
No, I'm saying, no one know that you gotta use thermal paste.
They're like, why didn't you just get an Xbox?
Yeah, I don't know. Parker, hey, Parker, you sounding real spooky out there, Parker, man.
I ain't sounding spooky at all.
My man, P-Rock.
Parker, bro, but we peeping your bill of sale, bro, and it ain't matching the
not
numbers.
looking up.
Yeah, man.
Over $700.
700 pesos?
Numbers don't lie.
What you talking about, man? You do got a motherfucking 5-finger discount. That's more than $700, but the Pity Pat Parker.
I know. I'm saying I spent over $700 though. I mean, with taxes.
Over second,
He said over 700 with taxes. So that means he's talking about like 6 something. God damn, Parker, what is you doing?
Like
the CPU
was like
no warranty.
Cost like 500.
How much memory you got?
16.
16. That was like that's like
y'all just mad
right there though.
You got 2 sticks or 1 stick?
Y'all just mad because he's gonna start that podcast and expose y'all.
Hey, you got 2 round sticks or 1?
2.
I know you got 2. Nah, if you gonna fuck around and say I got 4 fours.
If he would have said he got 1, he already bottlenecked.
Nah, it's 2 though. They the ones with the RGB make the case look better too.
Oh, you got RGB now? Oh, now you spending big money. You a liar,
buddy.
Hey,
you got RGB.
You
say you got the Corsair.
Hey, yo.
That nigga can't count more than 700.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude at the register said, just give me what you have, sir. I'll take it. All right.
I think Parker hopped in here capping. Pity Pat Parker, and I don't care.
I'm saying, Z, if you feel that way.
You know what? I don't feel that way. What you talking about?
Wait. Hold on, Parker. If you bought it from Best Buy, why you have to wait for it to get delivered?
Because they have some of the stuff they didn't have in the store, though.
Off the shelf. Best Buy don't be having that PC shit on the shelf like that. You got to go order it.
Hell nah.
Yeah, I got the last one, that CPU.
So, wait,
you got the last one. Goddamn.
Mine do everything but a case.
You guys want him to get sent? You guys want him to get that shit from China, don't you? He's getting that shit early.
By itself for maybe a motherboard, a case.
Even the motherboard wasn't even at the stores though. The one I was.
Hey, Parker, I don't know about that, Parker. Just take a picture, a screenshot that shit. Niggas believe, Parker.
Yeah, Parker.
That's all. That's all.
Put some money on the line, then. Put some money on the line, nigga.
Send the receipt, Parker.
That shit on $7, Parker. That's all.
I'm saying I spent over
after tax.
$700.
You said over 700 after tax.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was still over 700. Yeah, I won't know what it's going to be till they show the tax.
And then Parker said, I spent 1, 2, 5, 8, 12, 9.
He said it was 700 and just give him the card. I don't know. This nigga got a whole bunch of other shit on his card he don't even know about.
Like I said, I guarantee y'all niggas Puerto Rock his ass is gonna be on that line for the PS5. Guarantee you. This nigga, he capping, right? First of all, this is the same dude that waited like almost 2 years to get his PS4. They ain't paying no fucking $2,000 for a PC. Shit, bro.
What you talking about?
Like, I'm saying, even if he gets a PC, that shit gonna be old as shit. Like, let's be realistic.
That's exactly why I believe that he's going to do it, because he is a cheap bastard.
But what the fuck is the
Because that's
point
the
of that,
cheap
though,
route to
right?
go.
So wait, let me get this straight. All
it's
that
an initial
capping,
investment.
I'm gonna get a high end version, right? Then you're gonna wait when the specs drop, but you're not gonna have the high end version. The consoles will still gonna be outperformed your shitty ass PC. Then you
Why
just
do you
look
want-
stupid. Like,
Why do you
wait
have
a
to
minute.
get
Hold on,
that?
hold on, wait a minute.
For 1,700, he can get something nice for 1,700.
yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
no,
but-
let's be realistic, bro. We all know what's gonna happen over time. Like,
Yeah, but if you're a cheap bastard, you don't give a shit.
if you're a
Here's the
cheap
thing,
bastard,
right?
listen.
Like
We know
let me
you're a
put
cheap
it like this.
bastard.
Yeah, he's a cheap. If he's
you
cheap,
can't say the man not gonna get one and he's not gonna
Yeah.
enjoy it. But
Come on.
I do think he's up for a rude awakening. I don't think
yeah,
he
maybe
realizes some
he
of
could
the
be. He
frustration
could be.
involved.
Listen, once he see that error, blah blah blah, folder path, blah blah blah, yo, that's it, bro.
Not
Yo,
even
I'm
that.
telling ya, that
He gonna be
shit
trying to
gonna fuck
stream.
you over,
He gonna be trying to do a stream or a podcast or some shit, and he just crash. He don't know what to do.
bro.
He gonna have
Oh,
to
man.
be the tech guy.
Talking about
Hey.
updating, downloading multiple softwares and shit, running all of that shit at the same fucking
Hey,
time while
yo.
playing games. Yo,
Hey,
Yeah, you
yo.
guys are
fucking
projected.
no.
That's what you guys go through.
Hey, yo.
Yo, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
these
It's not that
motherfuckers.
shit, nigga. You
These
literally on
motherfuckers ain't
Xbox now,
shit.
nigga. That's how bad it got for you.
Hey, yo.
My PC's hot as fuck. You can hit this nigga PC like
I don't know,
dumb hard
Parker,
on the
but what
light
you're
switch.
saying you got right now, Parker, it ain't really adding up, man. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm calling you a goddamn liar.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
guys,
they adding
you know
up,
why you
Parker.
guys got me an Xbox is so I can't talk shit about Xbox anymore. I figured it out.
Fuck nigga. We can
No, we got nigga. I bought you an
Play no fucking
Xbox.
games, nigga.
Because you dirt poor, motherfucker. You come from a third world country. Listen here, right? Real talk, though, Parker. You my man, Parker.
Hold on. I got the prices up. Be quiet for this second,
Parker's
right?
the only dude.
Screenshot it, Parker.
No,
That's a
hold on.
steal.
Be
What's up, I'm
quiet.
saying?
Hold on. Before I
No,
do that
Parker
first,
owns a
I'm
CPU,
gonna read
bro.
y'all the prices,
He's
right?
the only dude I know.
Hold on, listen.
All he got is a CPU.
He said I got a
Hold on.
CPU.
Listen, right? Listen, right?
Parker Cap. He
I'ma
bought an
tell you-
iBuy Power on sale
All
last
right,
gen.
be quiet for a minute.
Clearance.
Listen, right?
There's
Nigga
nothing
Parker's
wrong
like,
with
I
that.
got an
2
i3.
terabyte. It's a
He's like,
CD
I got
Barracuda.
I'm like,
Right?
that's not that good.
$50.
Hey, yo, what we playing? We playing that
man.
that beat 'em up joint? What we doing?
Yeah,
like
yeah. Where's those
$106.
dudes that
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
pull
go
up
like-
on Mortal Kombat?
30
Remember?
No,
They were
I'm talking about that. No, we got that. What's it called? Thank you, Noah. Bought me for my birthday. Noah bought me.
Those beat 'em ups. That's right.
Yeah, with that shit, that Capcom beat 'em up. We got final. We can play this shit and beat it tonight or whatever. Mortal Kombat.
the old school.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot
What's
of
it
them
called? I
know
might
about
have
the
it.
old
What's it
school
called?
beat 'em up games. Man.
Capcom beat 'em up. It's just only $20. And they got final fight, all that shit. There's 3 people co-op online. You know.
I think I might have it. I'll check.
Yeah, they got all that final fight. They got all of them. We can play through one of them. Night on shit. But listen, we about to go live on Twitch right now. Come on over. We playing whatever. I'm playing with you guys. When we prepared, listen to Parker line. We can Parker say how much was the CPU was Parker 700. What Parker 11? All right, now what kind of CPU you got? You bought for 700. What happened that again, Parker? For the record. What? Well, you breaking up? You breaking up? Right? You got what now, Parker?
I started my super.
He don't even have any thermal. He don't even have any thermal paste.
All right, hold on.
Bro.
All right, hold on. That's listen. We continue this conversation over on Twitch. That's the link right there. Come on over.